There we go. We was having technical difficulties for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Real technical difficulties, man. What's going on, man? Everybody feel, hey, man, shit crazy. What up, Blotter?
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, knowledge supreme infinite. Chicago got a zipping excited, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leaving in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic. Big Angus Conga, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers, off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back.
Yo, what's happening, Miss Bonnie? Blotter, what's going on, man? Shit, y'all, this summertime kicking my ass, y'all. This motherfucking allergy, this pollen and shit flying around, fucking on my eyes. I done broke out. Like, this shit is, oh my goodness, man. Y'all just don't know this shit, man. Look, it's hell, bro. Like, man, like if you got allergies and you suffer from sinuses and shit, oh my goodness, y'all just don't know how it be, man. It be the worst, bro. I'm talking about, man, even on the days where you think you feeling good, bro, it just be the worst, bro. Like, God damn. But I'm saying we're gonna fight through it, we're gonna push through it, man. We're gonna have us some fun tonight, for a little bit, you feel me, and conversate and chop it up like we always do. So without any further ado, let me get straight to it, man. You know what I'm saying? How everybody doing? Hope everybody doing well. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Once again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And lastly, family, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. That's people we come in contact with on a daily basis. People we're cordial with our families, our extended families, and more especially our families right here on this channel. Brother Solomon, what's going on? Secondly, man, don't forget to master these 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time, y'all, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And we can't forget about the most important part about all this, man, the glue that hold this together, man, and that's support. So don't forget to E40 that thing, man, and sprinkle a little support on top, because a little support go a long, 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 long way, y'all. You feel me? If you don't believe me, try it out, man. If it don't work out for you, feel me? Come on back. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Try to figure some shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, real shit, man. And you know, yesterday, man, when we were talking about that, briefly when we were speaking about, you know what I'm saying, the Young Miami song. Hey, man, Buck. Hey, big shout out to my brother, man. Make sure y'all go tap in with TMB, with Monkey Man and TMB 4.4, the podcast. You feel me? He went back and he was watching. You know what I'm saying? He made a few comments and statements. But again, that peace, that love, that respect, being able to motivate and inspire yourself, bro. You feel me? like I rock with what the fuck NDRE was saying, bro. Like she spoke her piece how she spoke her piece, and she wasn't indignant or ignorant with the way that she spoke her piece. You feel me? Like she said what she said, and that was that. And I just think, and because also I didn't watch Trick. I watched what Luke said. Uh, I didn't watch what Lupe Fiasco said. I watched what Boss Hog said. You feel me? My boy down there in Texas, Slim Thug. And a few other people, man. And the people who create that type of music or who in that genre or who with that shit, you feel me? It shocked me because I would have figured that the older people would have kind of, yeah, I get it, but this woo up the band. But the motherfuckers who make that, you know, we can figure how they was for it. Lupe took the not so risque approach, and he was like, you feel me, like yo, he was like to be cool, you know, she pretty, you know, it's just not really my cup of tea type. You know, he really wasn't, you know, for or against, but you could tell that he was, you know, because we all know who Lupe Fiasco is and what he represents. Then Slim Thug had a more cordial approach. He like, man, look, shit, let her do what she do. If your kids out here doing this type of shit, they dumb, this, that, and the third. And then, you know, Monk, like I say, he left some comments about, you know, man, we make songs about murder, this, didn't it? Like, all this is true, but I just really think people don't get it. But and just like she said, it's not for her to, like she said, my voice. It's not the deciding voice or the deciding factor on whether a child or whether a parent or whoever listens to this music or however it go. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like she was just speaking her piece, like, you know what I'm saying? She know music is important and it resonates. And that energy and that frequency and that vibration, it do fuck with people and it do have some type of input. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So I feel what she was saying. I thank y'all. But yeah, I felt what she was saying, but I see it starting to get a little bit more viral and shit with the comments and who's speaking out against it and shit like that. I mean, you know, like I say, man, at the end of the day, look, creativity is creativity, art is art. You can see it how you see it. At the end of the day, if it involves things like that, you know what I'm saying, that's got things something to do with your children. All I'm gonna say is like and again, like I said that and I said numerous of times, you know, my son was listening to a particular type of music. You feel me? And I was like, damn, is you all right? You know what I'm saying? I sit him down, talk to him, go off the bam, and you know what I'm saying, figure some shit out. Well, not figure some shit out, you know, just have a conversation with him and let, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, just to let him know who off the bam. And, you know, we had a conversation. I said, okay, all right, cool, who off the bam. You feel me? Now, if I didn't think it was like the conversation, if I think that the conversation wasn't sufficient enough to, you know, to get deep into, you know what I'm saying, whatever he was doing or whatever he's experiencing or whatever he was feeling, you know, I would have took suitable proficiencies to, you know what I'm saying, try to fix or to dig deeper, you know what I'm saying, about what was going on. But it was just like shit, you know, I like this music. All right, cool. We see that. You know the difference. Like, you ain't just run out. All right, okay. You feel me? You talk to him. But again, you know, 9 times out of 10, you know, and I have said this as well. I have said, you know, said you got to let life teach, you know what I'm saying, individuals its own lessons. You feel me? But that's why we're here to guide. That's why we're so-called mothers and fathers. You know what I'm saying? We, because I don't want to say parents, because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because anyway, that's another topic of discussion. You know what I'm saying? Parents pay their rents. So, but if you're a child's mother and you're a child's father, and and that child is with you in the household, there's certain rules and regulations and things that you want your child to follow, and of course, we have societal ways, things of that nature. Being, say, how society wants you to act. Oh, you should do this. You go to school, do this, get a job, go up the bell, and follow a certain particular, guideline, and which is cool. But guess what? That shit don't always work. Everybody don't always, get out here and just do what the fuck the normal or what everybody else or what you would call, like some motherfuckers like to buck against the system. Some people like to, you feel me, find their way, feel they flow. And ain't shit wrong with that. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But like children are impressionable. Children, you know what I'm saying? They it's easily to, you feel me, stray a motherfucker that's young. I mean, shit, it's easy to stray these old motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to stray these old motherfuckers, so it's easy to stray these young motherfuckers. But like I say, man, you just gotta talk. If you're not talking and if you're not making sure that they understand and after they make their own conscious decisions, I mean, yeah, because don't get me wrong, and I do get it. They always say the brain ain't developed, but that's bullshit, man. It depends on the situation. But at 14, 15, 16, bro, you know what the fuck right or wrong. You know what you should, what you shouldn't be doing. You feel me? You know what decisions are. At least you should. You know what I'm saying? But again, it depends on the individual and their parents, because you got to teach that shit to your kids. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't teaching that shit to your kids, they're going to run rampant and wild. You feel me? And there's adults out here that know better. But guess what? We got people that know better, but they still do the shit that they do. So we can't explain that shit. But when it's talking about the music though, like, I mean, I know it's blowing up and it's a hot heavy topic out here in these streets. Listen, I like the song, me personally. I think it's catchy. But will I play that song around my daughter, or like, I'm not just playing the song. If it come on, I hum to the song, but or I wouldn't necessarily go to a party and bump that fucking song per se, of that song. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm not into it. But guess what? Motherfuckers gonna bump it because it's a party song. And we gotta know better too, man. We because I think nowadays we don't know what the fuck reality is. I think we think this bullshit, you know what I'm saying, this virtual world and reality world is the same thing. So it's kind of hard to differentiate. But man, get your money, Miami, and shit. And like you say, like what you say, Miss Money, yesterday, didn't you say she don't even let her daughter listen to this shit? So I mean, why would you make it? But Monk, what up, blood? How you feel? Go ahead and talk your shit, because I know you came up here to talk your shit because you done mentioned some. Hold on, before I let me do this, wait a minute. See, let me do this. So, because we got my blood up here, man, and Monk finna snap. No, I ain't gonna say he gonna snap, but he gonna give his motherfucker brutally honest opinion, right? So the thoughts, views, and opinions be the conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me and Monk right now. Once again, the thoughts, views, and opinions be the conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me and Monk right now. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. Hey, he just here. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. And again, he's just here. Please do not take anything shown or any advice given on this video stream for face value without consulting proper professional institutional specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work and research. Oh, excuse me, because we, you know what I'm saying? And like I always say, don't forget to get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underline and undertone on edutainment. So we do emphasize and stress edutainment. You feel me? Hey, and don't forget, y'all, we don't want you going out here, you know what I'm saying, starting no revolts, you know what I'm saying, robbing no banks and telling your boss what he or she can take and how they can turn it sideways and where to put it. Because again, these are all our opinions. These are all our, views from around the world, from different people. So don't get caught up in that shit, and don't say we had you doing shit. Go ahead, Monk. Now talk your shit.
Spin that shit.
Look at this. Man. You see this shit by Miss Money. You see what I got to deal with. This motherfucker talking about some
yeah,
shit.
Man, let the kids jam that song, man. Look, damn, let the kids jam that motherfucker, man. Where they at, man? Look here, man. Cause some of them gonna be future scammers and boosters. Hell, fuck it. We need a song for the scammers and the boosters. Why we got a song for the drug dealers and the killers?
Wow. What's going
They
on?
ain't hurting
Miss
no. At
Jen?
least they ain't hurting nobody. They
So
ain't hurting nobody.
how come they ain't? How come they ain't?
Because hey
If
man,
you
look here. I
you
mean,
could
yeah,
be
okay,
you could
yeah,
be
well,
scamming my grandmama. If you scamming my
they
grandmama,
calm down.
you can't be scamming my
She shouldn't
grandmama.
have. Hey man, grandma shouldn't have whipped that card out.
Oh my God, Uncle P, what's up? You see what I
What's
got to
good,
deal with,
homie?
Yeah.
What's good, Bearded?
Miss Monty? You
Hey,
see
I'm
what I?
getting ready to share y'all out, and I'm gonna put you and him in my description.
You see what I be having to deal with, Miss Monty? You see how he come in with the same shit to spin that
I
shit.
can't hear y'all. Give me 1 second. I cannot hear y'all.
Oh damn, she can't hear. Can you hear me,
And
Mom?
then, you know, man, that song kind of good, man.
Yeah, I said I fuck with it a little bit. I said I fuck with it a little bit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, don't get me wrong, it ain't got some hardest bars ever, but it got some bars in there.
Yeah, I mean, so. mm, So again, it's a decent song, right? And it is an anthem, and I can see how it can be an anthem. But she only spoke towards the negativity of the scamming and that type of lifestyle because guess what? Because that's what's popular now. Scamming is what's popular. Cracking cards is what's popular. You feel what I'm saying? So that popularity,
Yeah,
but see,
yeah.
but that popularity now, but when your ass get caught up. You ain't telling them about, you know what I'm saying? Well, my scam, you ain't telling them about when your ass get caught up and how much time in jail you got to do. You feel
She
me?
did say put up the money for when the feds come. She did tell the girls to
Oh,
put
okay.
up the money for when the feds come.
Okay. I ain't even
She
here. Okay,
did say that. Yeah,
okay,
I listened to the song. Yeah,
okay.
I heard it.
He said, "Yeah, I heard." Ah, this motherfucker a fool. He said, "Yeah, I heard it." Shit. She said she did say put some money up for when the feds come. Oh my fucking goodness, man.
Yeah.
No, but I feel India.Arie though, man. I feel India.Arie, man. You
I
feel
didn't
me?
hear what she said, but no, I mean,
Hey, Miss Phillips.
it could be it, but I just look at. I ain't hear what NDRE say, but I just look at the whole situation of today's music. I mean, it's something different. I mean, and like I say, man, shout out to the scammers and the boosters, man. I done
Wow.
been scammed before. I ain't mad at them. I
Yeah,
know
I'd have
next
been
time.
scammed before. I'd have been scammed before. Shit. You feel me? And I done did some, you know what I'm saying?
No. Hold on. What you say, Bearded? Say that
No, man,
again.
come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. See Miss Money. See Miss Money. See Miss Money. See what I'm saying? See, that ain't even what you supposed
I
to be
mean, you
doing right
said it
there.
though. You said it
Yeah,
though.
but see,
It's not my
you,
fault. You said it.
yeah, but you ain't supposed to be reiterating. You whose side you on? What the fuck, man?
I just needed to rehear that. I didn't hear it properly.
Oh, well, no, we gonna strike that out. Make sure I edit that part out. Yeah, what the fuck? But I'm just saying though, you feel me? But that was in the past. You feel me? That was in the past. You know what I'm saying? That was in the past. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But real shit though, like, don't get me wrong. Like when that motherfucker come on, bro, like I don't really hear it that much because it ain't played in my household like that. You feel me? But when I do hear motherfuckers saying, don't get me wrong, it's catchy. You feel me? I ain't trying to. I ain't knocking it, G. But what I'm saying is, bro, I can't say that. Because I want to say I'm against what I am in a way, you feel me? But I understand that a lot of that music it's an expression of art, you feel me? And 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. And I don't even want to say that now because there's so many fucked up the probability and the ratios of motherfuckers out here killing. But anyway, but it's just a lot of motherfuckers ain't really doing what they doing in these raps. So again, like if you're a child and you seeing this shit, bro, just like when you seen motherfuckers on the TV, man, you wanted to be that motherfucker on TV. You feel me? You hear what they saying, and that shit make you wanna, you know what I'm saying, do that shit. That's all I'm saying, bro. You feel me? And
Wait,
a lot
hold
of
on. Make who? Make who want to do that?
make
Because
children,
you have to be
kids.
easy. I was gonna say you have to be easily influenced to do all that.
Mm.
Not I.
If that's the case, it would be no such thing as peer pressure. Kids are easily influenced. I'm not saying every child, but a lot of kids are easily influenced. Adults, even adults. Even adults. I can go outside right now and get a motherfucker to go on a send off mission with me if I wanted to, or if I tried hard enough.
Hey, Bearded, I'm sharing you out right now. I'm about to
Thank you,
share you out.
thank you, baby. And you know,
Man, I
and Monk know he can go get some motherfuckers to crash out right now too. What's going on, Hurricane? You know you
no
can.
bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that we don't need that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that those things are not valuable and useful. You know what I'm saying? And the way we live. But a lot of times, bro, all I'm saying is that so much of that shit, bro, when you get so much of that shit visually, when you get so much of that shit through audio, when you get so much of that shit through environmental, you know what I'm saying, circumstances, when you just get so much of that shit, when you go outside and you go other places and people look and turn their nose up at you, you want to know why. Now you know why when you come back and and now we on lives having these type of conversations. I'm not saying that we can't be creative, but since we don't control the way our narrative of creativity is pushed, of course, when we make these music. And one thing that I didn't like when I heard like when Luke was talking about it, he was like black on black crime. This ain't fucking black. Well, you can call this is not black on black crime. This is just feedback. I'm not gonna even say constructive criticism because people don't like that word constructive criticism. When they hear those two C words together, they flip the fuck out. So we're just gonna say we're trying. So they do. So we're feedback. You know
Can
what
I
I'm saying?
say this?
Go
Though?
ahead.
Most of the time, with these people cracking credit cards and boosting, they're doing that to big businesses.
Nah, bro. So when you cracking
These
cards,
ain't really just showing up.
so
We look at
so
scammers in
so so
all
so
type
so
of
so so
ways,
so
but a
Monk, let me
lot
ask
of
you
these
a question.
niggas like it's a
Let me ask
bunch of
you. Let me ask you a question, Monk.
go
Have you cracked cards before? Have you cracked cards before?
No, but I know some people from your city that do.
Okay, and let me walk you through this shit. So when you cracking cards, man, we gotta. You know what? Let me hold on. Let me be cool. Do. Okay, listen. So when people who
No,
do
but
those
you using that. I know what you're saying. It's something like identity thing.
no, because I was gonna run it. I was gonna run a process down for you. So because you can get a site
Right.
and you can go get regular people information. Like you can go get my information, your information, and it's money information, right? Now, if you get a card machine, you can even make your own card and strike that bitch if you code with it. You feel me? But you go get other people
Right.
information. You go get these other people information. Hood, you strike a card. Like I got a nigga. I got. Let me be cool. Let me. Okay, it's a process, man. I know how it's done. You feel me? I know how it's done.
Yeah.
And when you say they hitting big businesses, but before they hit the big businesses, they hitting motherfuckers like me and you because that's how they getting the information. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in
Shout
that
out to the black red.
so in that aspect, they
Look to
fucking
the
me and
black
you over
red.
to go hit the big business. And then now when they hood do what they do, if they don't get fucked, that's who they coming after. They coming after the name of the motherfucker that was on that card type shit. But then now they don't do that because they know what's going on type shit. You feel me? Through investigation and shit like that. But yeah, I feel you though when you cracking cards, you hitting, you know what I'm saying, major corporation, but still in no matter how you look at it. You feel me? If we want to be morally,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I feel you though.
Yeah.
I feel you though. Give me something because I'm all right, I get that. But you gotta understand they hitting the little people though, man. You know what I'm saying? They and then you gotta think about this too, just like motherfuckers who be trying to scam you. Or motherfuckers that walk around with them things in their wallet, hood, they walk next to you, hood, they scan your car. Like, bro, scamming ain't you feel me? It's man, bro. It's deeper than just you feel me going to crack a big business. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like for real. Like man,
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
they got them card readers now. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get a motherfucker. See, but I don't want to get a motherfucker on here. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Cause I'm gonna have to keep the camera off and all type of shit. You feel?
That's what everybody else doing. You might as well interview one.
And they could tell you the whole like you feel me, like even with the check shit. Oh my goodness, Uncle P said my mama health has me on the edge of doing my mama keeping it 100. I texted you earlier, man. I figured that. I didn't want to, you feel me? I didn't want to say that and then, send you back into, you know what I'm saying? A frenzy. What's going on, Miss Naomi? How you feeling? How you feeling, Miss Naomi? How you feeling? Hurricane. What he said? What Hurricane say? He say, but wouldn't want to influence a kid. No, hold on. He say my music is taboo too. He say, but wouldn't want to influence a kid to delete the cops and government. He says, let the parents guide the kids to the revolution. He says that the parents got to be like listen to Hurricane, and that's real rebel music. You feel what I'm saying? So again, so you need guidance and shit behind that. You feel me? So constructive criticism is what made me a better artist. You see what he say, but now constructive criticism is called hating, right? So that's why I said I'm not going to call it constructive criticism. That's why I'm gonna use the word feedback, because when you say constructive criticism, that's the first thing that pop in the motherfucking mind is that you trying to be, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, that you really trying to help, but that you really being sincere with the shit that you saying and shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the whole damn problem, bro. It's too friendly now, bro. Like, we got to be careful how we say certain shit. I like constructive criticism because it's constructing. The main word is constructing, is building.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I can see what we said destructive criticism. I never even heard that word before. I was
Okay,
like,
but
no,
but
no, no. I
but
know
you
that.
but guess what? But guess what? I believe it is a such thing as
Yeah, I
destruction.
think I have heard destructive criticism. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but,
Hey,
but go
Unc.
ahead.
No, I was going to say Unc said he apologized for this. You ain't disrupt the stream, Unc. Listen, Unc. Listen, Unc. Listen, bro. Like you already know, bro. You this. I always tell people, man. If you got a vent or whatever, Unc, I don't mind you coming here, man. We already know what's going on with mom, so you know what I'm saying. And and what happened and what was going on. So everybody on the stream, man. We want mom to get into a better spot and situation. And I know you over there doing everything you can. So I don't mind you saying that, man. You ain't disrupt the stream. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, not you. Shit, you
Yeah,
feel?
you the chief head stream coordinator.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, tech coordinator. Shit.
Yeah, you ain't never disrupt the stream, man. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then they might fuck with a picture of you. Shit.
Yeah. Hey man, yeah. Hey, but while we on that, man, hey, yeah, y'all know how I like to start off every show, man. Let's keep Uncle P, mother in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Whatever you do, you feel me, man. If you ain't, I know you ain't got too much shit to do, man. If y'all pray, man, before y'all lay y'all head down, man, make sure y'all put my uncle, mom in y'all prayers. You feel me? Or if you meditate or whatever you do, however you do it, you feel me? Let's try to resonate good energy. You know what I'm saying? That way, you feel me? So Unc, man, yeah, man, you ain't disrupt the stream, Unc. I'm with you 100%, man. But yeah, Monk, you know what I'm saying?
Hold
Like
on, real quick. I got a phone call. Hold on.
go ahead, do your thing. But yeah, man, like we gotta understand, like when I heard NDRE actually speak. Like she said, she didn't travel around this world, you know what I'm saying, back again and again. And she say, music really does resonate, and she get to talking about the vibrations and frequencies and and shit like that. Like, bro, and that's real shit, bro. Like when I hear certain people sing, you feel me? I can feel that shit through from the top of my head to the tip of my toes and back up again. Certain vibrations and frequencies does we're energy, man. You know what I'm saying? So displaced energy or negative energy, you know what I'm saying, projected the wrong way can send a motherfucker through. Like, look at the conditions we in. Anytime it gets hot, we act a fucking fool. It's real shit. Anytime it gets hot, yeah, we got to start understanding that shit, bro. And I understand the creativity part of it again. But if we not sitting down, talking, then motherfucker gonna say, oh man, don't nobody want to, what did he say? I think Luke said, man, if we would listen to that type of music, it'd be boring or some shit. Like, we're boring, bro. Rap didn't exist when music first came. Well, I'm not gonna say that. The modern day, what we know as rap, wasn't even around. I would say, people were singing and humming and whatever the case may be and shit like that, right? You know what I'm saying? People was listening to that shit. Rap just be, you know what I'm saying? It became a creative genre for the younger folks here. You know what I'm saying? What I say, mid 70s, early 70s, late 70s type shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Probably even before that, but it wasn't called rap. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just it's creative. It's creative. So I mean, I'm not knocking it because I rap. You feel me? I don't particularly sing, but what I'm saying is like when you say this boy, no, people was listening to music before rap even fucking existed. So you can't say that, man. Now, again, I love the creativity part of it. But again, us as people and parents, I mean, and mothers and fathers, if we not talking to our kids about this shit, bro, this shit will take over. They will be influenced by that shit. Just how it is. Like even like when Miss Monty, you was gonna say something, make a statement. But I think you did. But that's why I say, but that's what when I went into the peer pressure part, because peer pressure is just because of that. You feel me? Like I stated, man, I can go get a motherfucker to crash out right now. I bet Monk go, like he said, no bullshit. Like we can go get a motherfucker to crash out. Getting that motherfucking car, turn on some Pac back in the day, bro. Or right now you get in the car, man, you turn on some drill music, one of you little niggas, man, or tell you little niggas you got a pill or something like that, or go out the bell and man, come on, man, little motherfucker gonna go crazy, bro. Motherfucker out here doing shit for fuck. Come on, man. Easy to be influenced. No, I didn't drop you, babes. No. I was. Oh my God! Now I'm finna get blamed for dropping Miss Money. God damn, I did not drop you. I swear I did. My computer running slow to motherfucker. I know I ain't drop you. Say people I'm just soft nowadays. Yeah, that's facts too though. But again though, Hurricane, like everybody, like real shit, and even with the constructive criticism, right? Like, so this wasn't constructive criticism. This was just more about her feelings about the song and what the song does, you know what I'm saying, to our, you know what I'm saying, communities. You know what I'm saying? So this wasn't constructive criticism per se, more or less as giving her understanding about the repercussions of what this thing could do for communities as far as the young folks, because they are impressionable. Um, you know what I'm saying? But to you, Hurricane, real quick about constructive criticism, a lot of motherfuckers really don't be good, Hurricane. And when we talking about this music shit, bro, and you know, motherfuckers be your homies, motherfuckers be your friends, and then you see how people react type shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, sometimes, bro, you just be like, man, I'd rather not just say nothing to a motherfucker. You feel me? You know, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times I feel like that sometimes. Even when I first started, I was feeling like that. Then I just came to the conclusion, like, fuck that, man. If I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you that I don't like it. Or I'm gonna tell you how you can make it better. And even if I'm telling you how to make it better, then guess what? Yo fucking style of music still might not be for me. You might have a lane. But ass is ass, man. And listen, and I don't knock people for, wanting to sing, for wanting to rap, wanting to do whatever, bro. But if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. And a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to take that. I ain't gonna lie. Hurricane, a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to take that, bro. Just like some of the shit we play over here, everybody ain't into it. You feel me? And I'm not into everything. Certain songs I like better than others. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with it. You feel me? Like I try to give everybody a chance. You feel me? When it comes to the music shit, bro. Cause like my little brother used to make music, man. I hated that shit. I thought that shit was garbage. You feel me? And here it go. It wasn't that he couldn't rap. It's just the way he was rapping. Like when you listen to the songs, like it's bars in them bitches, but just the way you know what I'm saying? But later I learned to appreciate. I ain't saying I'm bumping that shit, but I learned to appreciate it. You feel me? So again, I don't get me wrong. Like when that shit come on, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's a motherfucking vibe, bro. When Musk and it's a vibe. It's a vibe, right? But is it conducive to the bigger narrative or the bigger picture? You feel me? And don't get me wrong, we know a lot of shit's not conducive to what the fuck we really got going on in life. You feel me? But you need them little perks, you need that outside shit, you need that little excitement. You feel me? You need whatever, and we chop it off as entertainment. But when your motherfucking son go pick up that motherfucking 30 with that switch on it, you feel me? He get out here hood, he get the laying shit down. Now is it still entertainment? But then we're gonna say, oh well, the parents should have taught their child. What if I was teaching my child? What if it was the music that got him so amped the fuck up in these pills and shit that he listening to in this motherfucking song? Now he want to go pop pills and go lay a nigga down because the nigga done did some fruit shit to him. You feel me? So the music does do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it really do. But again, I don't want to blame that solely on the music or solely on the parent, because the individual, him or herself, they got a lot to do with that shit, bro. They got a lot to do. Now, when you young, I'm gonna excuse some of the young behavior. Not all of it, but I excuse some of the young behavior. You feel me? But when you fucking 20, 21 and over, man, and you still doing this shit. Because you gotta think about it. Man, look at these, bro. And listen, y'all. And I'm not finna stunt, bro. I like thick women. You feel me? In Detroit, what he say in Detroit, rap is separate. He said we got we got Detroit street rap and Detroit hip hop. I'm gonna say all that shit the same. I know how people try to separate it, Hurricane, and I get it, I understand that, but that shit's all the same. Rap is hip hop is rap. It's one and the same. It shouldn't be no separation. He said, no, I said you can. My phone. Oh, okay. I thought you said I did. I say, damn, I thought you was saying I dropped you. Okay, your phone tripping. He said, I'm Detroit hip hop. There's only a few hip hop spots in Detroit, but everybody Detroit street rap. And look, rap. So I get it. But for me, yeah, and so don't get me wrong. With the hip hop is rap and rap. That's the same shit though. Hurricane. You feel me? Because you can rap hip hop. You can rap street. You feel me? Especially when it comes to like getting with the times. And don't get me wrong, I ain't saying it can't still be hip hop, but you know it'll be a little bit more street. Like what's my boy, man? I fuck with these. My boy, Griselda, like my motherfucking Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, motherfucking West Side Gun, bro. Bro, that's gangster hip hop, bro. That shit still street. You feel me? But I still would consider that hip hop. So rap is rap, and rap is hip hop. And it is always about the way you criticize somebody. Don't get me wrong, Miss Monty. Yeah, sometimes, you just can't, you got to know who you're dealing with. You got to be able to read the room. You got to be able to be able to have empathy and assess people's situation. But Miss Monty, we got to keep it 100, man. We can't always be out here talking about this the way you criticize a motherfucker. If you bring me some shit, bro, and you want me to tell you how it is, I'm going to tell you straight up, man. Nah, that shit, I don't like that shit. That shit's trash. It's garbage. It's ass. You feel me? Now, would you rather me tell you, oh, man, that shit.
Told me.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Would you rather me tell you that shit good, and then you go try to present that shit to a music exec, and they sit there and hurt your fucking feelings? So if you're gonna let them hurt your feelings, why can't I hurt your feelings? Just like them motherfuckers that go up there on a motherfucking American Idol. Half them some bitches don't need to be on that motherfucking stage, bro. And you got motherfuckers, mamas, daddies, cousins, aunties, friends. Oh, man, y'all some silly motherfuckers. You know damn well this motherfucker can't sing, man. Come on, man. You just sending, you feel me? You sending this motherfucker straight the fuck out. But I get it though, because again, like I said, you got to read the room. You got to be able to analyze people. You just can't say, oh man, this shit is garbage. This shit is that. Now, if I know you, I should be able to say that. But like on Friday and Saturday or Saturdays, like if people send me their submissions and they want me to review their music, I try to tell a panelist to be, and I always ask my panelists and the chat, even though chat don't necessarily always, but I always ask the panel. Like when we play new music, I always ask the panelists if I got panelists up here because guess what? They're consumers. They're people that could potentially buy, hear, you know what I'm saying, or fuck with your music. So what y'all think? Woo. You feel me? You gotta do it that way, and you can't get mad because guess what? Everybody don't like everything. Like I don't like fucking house music, bro. I've never been a fucking fan of house music, bro. I think that shit is horrible. People love house music.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I just can't get into that shit. I ain't never been a house music fan. That shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. And people say I'm crazy. People be like, boy, shit, you crazy, boy. House music, shit. Not to me. Fambo, what up? What up, Fambo? Fambo in the building. What's cracking with you, Fambo? He said the next generation, the right directions to success. He said we got to show the next generation the right direction to success. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. KC, what's going on with you, KC? Look, everybody talking about spin that shit. What is wrong with y'all, man? What is wrong with y'all, man? Hey, Fambo was in the chat talking about spin that shit. Spin that shit. Hey, like I say, bro, it's catchy, bro. What up? What up?
You know you be dancing to that.
You
know you be dancing to that. You get it on.
That's a lie. I don't listen to that shit, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. We're gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. Now, what I will tell y'all, Grand Rising, man. Easy Home Cooking, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Where you at? Easy Home Cooking. Where you talking about some good morning? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Easy Home, where you at? You know what I'm saying? But no, bro. Now, what I will tell you though, Fanbo, I listen to a lot of the you know what I'm saying, a lot of the young folks' music when that drill music shit. Now I don't like a lot of it, but some of it I fuck with. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Some of it I partake in, but not a lot of it. But you know, some of it I like. It just all depends. You feel me? You know, it depends on the art. Sometimes you know you gotta have that. If it ain't there, it ain't there.
Yeah,
You say
but I
it's not
fuck
the same. Hey, so okay, so what's the difference between rap and hip hop? The difference is
hip
content
hop
and
is
dialect.
more. Let me tell you the truth. Hip hop is more conscious. It's more. It's more. I'm gonna say like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
All that shit is rap, man.
But it's different type of what type of
Yeah,
hip
but
hop
it's
you
not
talking about?
gangster
Yeah,
rap
but
because you
all
got
that shit is
genres
rap.
of rap.
You just got straight hip hop.
All that shit is rap though, man. Cause then you got backpack. You feel me? Hip hop
Yeah,
is
but
graffiti.
yeah,
Hip hop is
that's
the
just
dance.
like saying.
Like,
That's
bro,
just
all this.
like saying it's all hamburgers, but you got McDonald's, you got Burger King, you
Yeah,
got. You see what I'm saying?
but they still
But
You
making
it's
got
still
hamburgers
both.
rappers,
at the end of the day. It's still
you got
hamburgers. No matter
MC.
how you look at it, it's still hamburgers at the end of the day. I don't give a
But
fuck
it,
if it's White Castles. It's still hamburgers. It's
but
just
it's
your
You got
still
version
some
of that
genres of
hamburger.
hamburgers though.
You
you
say
got your
what?
MC. You got some of just straight MC.
Yeah, but see, but you got some motherfuckers out here that rap that can get into the hit. That's what I'm saying. It's all rap to me. You feel me? Yeah, we trying to separate the hip hop because of how it started with the conscious and shit like that. That shit wasn't always conscious. Hip hop isn't all like the inception of hip hop wasn't always conscious. Cause motherfuckers are called NWA hip hop. You feel me? You can call Big Daddy Kane hip hop. Big Daddy Kane wasn't the most conscious motherfucker. He was rapping about the
Yeah.
bitches and the hoes too. You feel me?
Some people, some
No,
people
Yeah,
no,
too
no.
short
What I'm
then.
saying is like hip hop is more lyrical. It's more lyrical. I'm not to
that's what
say
I'm
conscious,
saying.
but
Oh,
more
okay. So,
lyrical.
so you want to say lyrical?
Yeah,
So,
in my opinion, you know what I'm saying.
so would Eminem be hip hop?
Eminem would be hip hop.
Uh, what you think, Fambo? Would Eminem be hip hop?
But he still got his own lane of hip hop. He's like a
He more hip
gospel.
hop than street rap.
Well, I wouldn't say he's street rap. So when we talk about
Yeah,
street
man.
rap, so what's street rap? So street rap is like, okay, with street rap, I know it's like the drill shit, the crash out shit. But I'm talking about like back in the day, what would be so what would Pac be
What I
hip
call
hop?
street hip hop, it don't have to be drill. It's
Yeah,
just
but
like
I'm
straight
saying,
gangster rap.
so would Pac be hip hop?
NWA. I call them they more street rap.
Now,
Okay,
Pac can go in any genre of the hip
okay,
hop
mm,
sector. He's multi genre.
okay.
He can go hip hop. He can go street. He can go gangster. Well, gangster rap and street rap, same thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Uh,
he can put it all. He can put all of it into one.
see, so now what if I said street rap and gangster rap? It wouldn't be the same because a lot of gangster rap ain't like the street rap of today. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of that gangster rap is like self gratification, like I'm a boss type shit. You feel me? That's what That's what it was meant. Like the street rap is, I'm gonna run up and shoot you in your motherfucking face, go fuck your hoe, huh, go get me a pack, huh, come back, fuck your bitch again, huh, spin on your niggas and huh, you feel me? Like
Like
that's
back in the
street
day,
rap,
they was more on making money.
right? You feel me? That's
Right.
street rap. I would
They
consider
weren't
that
talking about
street
knocking
rap.
shit down.
Like Jeezy is a street rapper. Gucci Mane, well, not Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane then started the drill shit in somewhat of a
Now
way.
Gucci made like a trap. He ain't drill. Gucci
Yeah,
mode.
he trap. Yeah, he trap. He ain't street. He trap. Yeah.
Okay, he say Detroit street rap is smoke, fuck around and get money on repeat. He
See,
say,
the
but
trap
every
street
yeah,
rappers are like
that's
Rest in peace,
Iceman,
Dent.
Devo. So I say Sada Baby is a mixture of hip hop and Sada Baby different.
I
Then
like
you
Solid
got
Baby.
Like the
Babyface Ray.
video, man. Thumb up the video,
Yeah,
man.
I ain't gonna lie, Sada Baby music is more fun than he got some gangster street shit, but his
Yeah,
rap is
no.
more fun, like type. He remind me of a new wave. What was that nigga who died not too long ago? Oh baby, you. He remind me of a new wave.
Marquis.
He remind me of a new wave Biz Marquis somewhat type shit. In his own little way. Like if I was to compare him to somebody, that's who I would compare him kind of to.
Who?
See how all y'all talking about some y'all love house music? I hate that. That shit is not. I don't like that shit. He said, I'm going to show the new generation how to rap. He said, I'm working on a class of art, 16 bars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kenneth, what's going on? Let me see what he say. He say Detroit is known for his rap.
New generation, the whole extensions and attention span to 16 bars.
Well, see, but most bars and most stones are 16. You feel me? You got to write a 16.
Nah, they doing 12 and shit now. I be counting these motherfuckers. They be doing about 12, 30. Cause shit, some songs don't last no more than 2 minutes. You remember it used to be 3.
Okay. Yeah, but see, but that's a 16. Wait, no, you right. It is about a 12 because that little motherfucking like whatever they say, and then they don't do shit. Like they don't do shit but repeat yeah, you right.
No, I don't understand.
Only doing 12, songs is doing 8 bars.
Right.
You're tweaking it up.
That's crazy. He say Detroit is known more for its rock and roll history. Yeah, Kenneth. But we talking about urban shit now. I get you on the rock shit, but no, not really, because Detroit got Motown, so it ain't necessarily. I don't know about that rock history. You got Motown in Detroit too now. You feel me? You got Motown.
If anything, that's what a motherfucker gonna say about that is Motown.
You think Detroit, you think of Motown.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Facts. But again, man, music isn't all it's impressionable like a motherfucker though, y'all. I can't say that though, man. I will say that, man. So we gotta be careful about what we putting out here, man. You feel me? Okay, I don't give a fuck if you're killing, if it's hip hop. I don't give a fuck what you're putting out there, man. It's just gotta be a little bit more tech. And again, her song ain't a bad song, but it's just a message. You feel me? Like we gotta be tired of pushing the same shit and giving the same message out there. When we know that's what the fuck they want, when we know that's what they tell us to push and pump to the communities and to the peoples. You know what I'm saying? They didn't admit it. We didn't have artists come out and say, oh, well, shit, this is what they want me to get of y'all. Shit, and that's what they give you. You know what I'm saying? For that money, man, it's all for the paper, man. It's all for that little dollar. You know what I'm saying? That little dollar that don't last long. As soon as you do some shit that they don't like, they in your pockets. Real shit. Everything's goes back to the blues, and we was talking about life. Yeah, you say he goes. Would you say Big Daddy Kane was lyrical? Yeah, but Big Daddy Kane was lyrical. But shit, just because he was lyrical, don't mean the content was the most positive. I'll put it that way. And it wasn't bad, but you feel me? You know, anybody, because you feel me? He said, but disliking a certain music style or specific song doesn't mean they bad. That's true. When we talking about criticism and we criticizing some shit, but Miss Jen, like 9 times out, if I'm gonna tell a motherfucker that I don't like they shit and they horrible, bro, they horrible, bro. And even if you still, and listen, and even if, I'm sorry, y'all, and even if you do got a lane for your type of music, bad is bad. I don't give a fuck. If it's horrible, it's horrible. And I just got to keep it 100, man. You feel me? Because I like all music. I like country. I like classical. I like rock. I like heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? I like punk. I like rap. I like hip hop. You feel me? I like all different types of genres of rap. I like pop. You feel me? And I listen to reggae. I listen to reggae. Most definitely, I listen to reggae. You know what I'm saying? And he can dance and rap at the same time, breathe, controlling endurance and stamina. Yeah. But we ain't all that dancing and stamina. That ain't got nothing to do with it, man. Hey, Hurricane.
That's performance.
Yeah, that's performance. We ain't talking about the performance.
Everybody ain't performers.
Yeah, we talk about the shit that's coming out of his mouth. You feel me? He said you can hear some rappers run out of breath. Yeah. That's so. And I spoke on that the other day when I was telling motherfuckers about you just can't get on stage and thinking everybody out here smoking and drinking because you feel me. You could tell the difference between a person that's really prepared, you know what I'm saying, to get out there and perform versus a motherfucker who's been drinking and smoking. You feel me? On the weight to come out there and perform. That should be horrible. I hate when they do that shit. You say Pac was street rap, Miss Monty? So I wouldn't consider Pac. Well, so like Monk said, you can flip flop and so Pac got a lot of versatility to itself. That's versatility to all you regular folk. But Pac had a lot of versatility to itself. You feel me?
He's more
So
militant.
yeah, well, not necessarily, because when he got off and first off, fuck, what he say? How that shit go? First off, fuck you when the click you claim West Side. We like that shit. That's hard. Like that street shit. You feel me? Like that like that Brenda's had a baby. That wasn't street shit. That was more real life type situations, shit that go on. I mean, it was conscious, but it wasn't that type of it was just a mind conscious. You feel me? Versus being body conscious with a lot of hip hop, because
Go through every day.
yeah. You feel me? Like, what I'm saying? Real true hip hop is mind and body conscious. You feel me? That shit was just mind conscious because of the times what was going on with teen pregnancies and shit like that. So Pac can hit both sides of the spectrum. See, that's why I say rap is hip hop, because you got these little niggas out here that rap, but guess what? They can get being a lyricist, bro. It's not hard. All it do is just take some time and some thought. If you sit your ass down, bro, and come up with some decent shit, you can get double entendres and triple entendres, and figure out how to flip a word 16 different ways if you actually just took the time out to fuck with your craft. You feel me? So it's just that now it's a microwave society. So who the fuck doing that? Like like now, that ain't what it is now. Now it's just like, let me make a song in a minute to 36 seconds and let me throw some shit on there. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's got a snazzy ass beat, a catchy hook, you feel me? And some shit that these young motherfuckers like. That's what it is.
Yeah, because like this new generation, some of them can't do those 3 or 4 minute songs because they fall off real quick.
Yeah, but I know rock and roll is out there. Rock and roll is everywhere though. But a lot of rock.
A lot of these, what they doing now is a lot of freestyling when they rap. That's why these songs be sounding punched in. Some of y'all, I don't know if some of y'all can tell, but you can tell when it's being punched in. They freestyling a lot.
So Hurricane say Tupac first 2 albums was hip hop. The last albums was street rap. Okay, here she go. Drill started in Chicago out there. Y'all is killing me. Miss Money, you don't know what you talking about. Shit. Oh, Deep House. See, I don't even know about all that Deep House shit. Yeah. So okay, yes, I do. So the Deep House is what I think the older folks listen to. So when I'm talking about house music, I'm talking about like when motherfuckers used to have them dance groups back in the day, and motherfuckers used to dance to the beat. But see, that's how it is here. I don't know about house music in other cities and other states.
Oh, the breakdance crew?
No, we ain't. No, breakdancing ain't got shit to do with house music. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. See, that's why I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, house music might be different from place to place. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what people's version of house music is. You know what I'm saying? I know what the variations in the versions that we have out here. You feel me? Like the music, like, man, like that. It's time for the percolator. You feel me? Shit like that. That's house music. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got none of that shit no more. I used to have them tapes and shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Y'all got to be from here. Y'all got to be from here. You feel me? Y'all got to be from here to know that. But yeah, but music is impressionable, man. We just got to be careful what we pushing out. He said, I feel like difference, Miss Jen says, I feel like the difference stands on whether the track is thuggish, hood, or raw, or more danceable and commercialized. That's true. He said, we the shit, home of the big three. And the Detroit Bad Boys, yeah, we had to whoop that ass, though. You feel me? We had to whoop that ass, though. You feel me? The bullies, baby. Say, who else on the panel so I can add? So it's me, Monk, and Fambo on the panel with me. Thanks, Miss Splash. Thank you, Miss Splash. Hey, man, listen, man, this is an open conversation, man. If anybody want to chime in on the conversation about the hip hop and rap, and you know what I'm saying, on whether it's on how it can be influential and impressionable to the youth or to just adults in general. You feel me? Anybody's welcome to hit the panel, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a closed panel. You feel me? Anybody can come up and, you know what I'm saying, get a take or whatever the case may be if you want. You know what I'm saying? He said, you're right. The Big Daddy Kane style was braggadocious, but he was fine. Yeah, I fuck with Big Daddy Kane though. You feel me? I fuck with Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane with the shit. He said, now that I humble self in the chat, I feel better. Let me get some beers. Oh shit, oh shit, So now, with that being said about the music though, I don't think it's gonna change. You feel me? Like I know we having a conversation about it. I don't think it's gonna change. I already know it's still gonna be, you know what I'm saying, kind of like the same shit. Like, man, motherfuckers trying to get money, man. At the end of the day, and I think that's all what it's about. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about none of that shit. You feel me? And like Miss Money said yesterday, she don't even let her kids listen to that shit. Like when Cardi B was bumping her song, when her daughter came in the room, she cut that shit off instantly. I don't know if they could have been just for the cameras. You feel me? A lot of that shit could be PR just for the camera. And you know what I'm saying? Her daughter could be running around here popping that little, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know how it is in the hood, bro, when them type of songs and shit come on, bro. You know the kids dance to the shit in the crib. You know, the mamas are recording the kids. Hey, get all that goofy at like, man, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You say somebody, dumb motherfucker rappers is not writing because of Lil Wayne. Well, see, no. See, not writing is different. So like the creative process. So Lil Wayne got a creative process, and I'm not gonna say that's because of Lil Wayne. These little motherfuckers just ain't got they don't have the time, bro, or the attention span, bro. Like Lil Wayne can write that. Like my homie, bro. When my homie make his music, bro, he'll rap out some bars. He'll store them bitches. You feel me? And he'll be walking around, and maybe he'll come back up. You know what I'm saying? And he come up with bars for his songs, and then what he do is he go back, he listen to his music, and he might not use every bar that he came up with while he walking. He might use it to something else, or he might think it good for another beat. But he always write his shit in his head. He don't use a pen and a pad. Like it's a method to that. Lil Wayne just ain't going in there just out to you know what I'm saying. But if you got a quick mind and you could think and you could freestyle that shit like that, and then come back and remember it and go over it and be like, okay, that made sense type shit. I mean, yeah. But everybody can't do that. A lot of these little niggas is doing that now, bro. I don't even think they not writing Hurricane. I think they are writing this shit. I think they are writing this shit down, man. And they read that shit off their phones. I really do. I really do think they write this shit down. He said, I agree, but I think about how many artists have a prosperous career. Even though to your opinion their music is trash. Me personally can mention a couple, even though my boys love them and call them old. Yeah. No. So no, if you trash, you fucking trash, bro. Like if you trash, you trash. I'm talking about like motherfuckers coming out. Like don't get me wrong. Like if you'd have made it to the mainstream, like what? Nah, I can't take that back. Cause like Lil Yachty, I think Lil Yachty is fucking trash. I don't like Lil Yachty. He trash. But motherfuckers buy his tapes, they fuck with him. But that's why he ain't rapping right now. You feel me? He trying to be a motherfucking wrestler. You know what I'm saying?
You don't do that either.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like like, who else? Like the baby kids and shit, that with the crash out music. You know what I'm saying? With the crash out music. All he doing is hollering and shit. Now he do got a few joints that I fuck with. Big Stacks. What up, my boy? He do got a few songs that I fuck with on that crash out music side of the game, y'all. But a lot of that shit is just hollering. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is just killing. A lot of that shit is just like, what the fuck? Like, it's give you a headache. You know what I'm saying? And these young motherfuckers out here, bro, and when you got 30, 40 little motherfuckers in the video, like these little motherfuckers, they think that shit is G. You feel? He said because if you got to perform it, you're going to need to remember it, and that's true. That's facts too. That's fact. But that's why you write the shit down. But when you write it down, but some motherfuckers' memories are impeccable. He said, I watched Lil Wayne forget his line 4 times on stage. Yeah. So Lil Wayne always says, like, before he come on, Lil Wayne says he don't know none of his shit. Lil Wayne always tell you, 3-1 is a what up, my boy? Lil Wayne always say, when he come on, he say, God damn it, he always have to read his shit. You know what I'm saying? Before he actually, you feel me? He always like before he do his shit, he got to read his shit. Fambo, what's the name of your podcast? I mean, what's the name of your channel, Fambo?
Fambo Podcast 28.
Fambo Podcast
36, 38.
Fambo Podcast 3638, Miss Money, because ain't nobody reading the chat but me. I see they ain't reading the chat. He said, I love the music combo. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, and since you ain't live, you know you can come up on the panel, man. I'm tired of reading all this shit. He said the only way it's gonna change is real hip hop artists put their money, minds, and be switches together to create a different hip hop conglomerate. He says, he said we need our own network of hip hop with a message, and they can keep the mainstream. Hmm. Be careful, Uncle P. Originally, hip hop was more about social issues and consistently influential. Mostly did I write that right? Yeah. You good, Miss Jen? That was on point. That was on point. Half of the country can't read or write at a sixth grade level or below. That's probably they probably can't read or write. So they got a freestyle. No, I think these kids can read or write enough to make a song. You feel me? I don't think a lot of these kids go in there and freestyle that shit. Now, if they writing it down, are they spelling it correctly? Are they pronouncing it correctly? No. But I think they able to write, you know what I'm saying, and
I
comprehend.
listen to a lot of these niggas interviews and they say they freestyle. That's
Oh,
how I know. I be
mm,
listening to their interview.
like who? Like give us some examples.
Um, Boss Man D-Lo,
But I
Sauce
fuck with him
Walker,
though. I fuck with them
Sauce
though. They not
Walker,
bad.
um, I don't remember if Young Boy said he freestyled his shit. I don't, cause it's hard to catch him in the interview, but I think he did that one interview. The baby, not
So they
not 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 the one from Atlanta, the other the baby though, the
so he
other
said
one.
he freestyle every song, or they just said that
Yeah,
he got
they freestyle and then chill for a minute, come up with another bar, punch it in. They punching in.
okay. So no, so when I make my music, I gotta write it out and whoop the bam. And because you know what? And what's crazy is like my mind kind of like with historical events and recalling shit like that, bro. Like my mind is boom. You feel me? Or like if like I gotta give a speech or something like that, you know what I'm saying? My mind is boom. Or if I'm in my setting with my peoples and I'm going over my little off the band what I gotta say, like my memory is boom. But when it come to music type shit, bro, I got to write it down and rehearse and
Yeah,
go over
but
and catch a cadence. Like I can't just do that. That's the only thing when it comes to music. That's the only thing I can't do off the top of my mind.
I want you to go.
You got
Anybody
good
that's listening, I want you to go back and listen to the trashiest song back in our day. Like when we was coming, like, man, that shit trash. I bet you that shit jam right now.
I don't know about that. I don't know, but I don't know.
Man,
I don't know, Blood.
yeah, man, niggas wasn't fucking with Mike Jones, but now if you go back and listen to Mike Jones compared to some of this music today, you like, damn, this shit jamming.
niggas was messing with Mike Jones.
Yeah, but I was fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? Mike
Y'all,
Jones.
yeah, y'all from there. I'm talking about what niggas wasn't doing in Houston.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
that's what y'all feel realize. A lot of Houston artists that y'all hear, we really don't fuck with. Yeah, we fuck with Slim Thug, but Slim Thug was different because he was going off on the switch house thing. But it's like when the new genre of music come into Houston, like Sauce Walker, niggas wasn't fucking with Sauce Walker. It took time for it to grow. You see what I'm saying?
I
So
like Sauce Walker. I think that motherfucker. Hey, his style, gee, he different. And listen, I'm not gonna say he's not a lyricist because he ain't a big lyricist, but he can flow, bro.
hey man, he can put some shit together. Yeah,
Together. I was just gonna say that, my boy. He could put some shit together, my boy. You feel me? He could definitely put some shit together. I fuck with Sauce Walker and the South Twins, bro. Like that should be you feel me? That should be man, boy. I
it
like
took a while for that shit to grow on Houston. Like Houston is very, very. We accept outside music before you'll hear more Chicago music down here than you would Houston music right now from the youngsters. You hear
that.
Young Boy and everybody else before you hear South Walker.
I mean, no, see, these kids out here I ain't gonna even start. Like that. Now we listen to a lot of other shit, but my sons and shit, bro. Like they listen to these local little niggas, and some of these niggas be horrible, man. I just don't be standing that shit, man. Like y'all,
They
what?
rep their city.
Yeah. You say Cito don't be writing his tracks down. Well, I don't know about. Well, I don't know about now, but I swear I seen him start freestyling over and over again until boom,
Yeah,
he
I
made
think
it.
Tito even said he be freestyling. Yeah, I remember he was on the show. He said he be freestyling. And I say, damn, you be doing a hell of a job to be freestyle on your show.
Yeah, but that's different though, bro. Like
It's,
if you can really flow and you can really rap, and if you just freestyling or just coming up with your bars because you brainstorming in your head and you putting your good shit together, that's different from me just coming out here rapping about shooting niggas 100 times and they motherfucking face popping pills and fucking bitches and spinning the block again. You feel me? It don't take much to get into that. Like when you building when you got a song that's concepts and that you really trying to push it, that you really want to make some good music, or you really even if it is killing us some shit in there. You feel me? You want to make a good song. Like certain motherfuckers just know how to make songs. You feel me?
Well, I can't understand how can a motherfucker after five. I'm gonna say after three songs, man, I ain't finna listen to this album no more if we've been talking about the same shit the past three songs.
Yeah. Like Fabulous, G. Fabulous can go, bro. Fabulous cold as hell
Yeah,
to me, bro. But I can't,
yeah.
I don't want to listen to no motherfucking Fabulous album. I'm gonna tell you why. Because as of late, when he was coming out, all the fuck he talked about was I didn't want to hear that shit. Let's switch it up. Now, when he get on somebody else shit, he might hood do a little something on you know, find a little gym. But when man, it's all about women. Like, bro, you too cold to just be rapping about bitches all the time. Nobody want to hear that shit. You feel me? Switch it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I get it though. I get it though.
that's where
Uncle
you can
P
get the
say
money at.
freestyle was the style of music in the 80s. So people, so freestyle was, yeah. So actually freestyling, I think a lot of people they do misconstrue freestyling, Uncle P. A lot of people don't even know freestyling, like what we call freestyling, wasn't really freestyling. You feel me? Like now when people say off the top of the dome, that's more what the type of what we call freestyling is more off the top. You feel me? If that makes any sense. When
Yeah,
motherfuckers say, oh man, y'all can freestyle. No, that's not freestyling. That's just more off the top. Freestyling was an actual style of music. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know, so, yeah, and I didn't heard I forgot who it was, but he was explaining that shit. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that was a good fun fact, Uncle P. He said all his tracks are like that. True story. Mm. Jordan says motherfuckers don't sing with their soul no more without auto tune. Motherfuckers want to sound so pitch perfect. Give me that crack in the voice like Ron, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, True Soul Music. Yeah, but you gotta have a voice too, though, man. If you ain't got that motherfucking voice, though, you know a lot of motherfuckers be out here thinking they can sing, man, and they don't be having no voices, man. Real shit, and man, just like motherfuckers be out here rapping, just like the other day, man, when Shorty Young Boy C came in, he wanted me to play a song. I played the song. Bambo was like, it's all right. Two Wheels was like, I like the music, but I don't like the lyrics in the song. You know what I'm saying? Like he say, man, he sound like Dexter. He sound like Dexter trying to, but guess what? It's a lane for that, and that's not everybody cup of tea. Now, me personally, did I like the song? No, I like the beat. But guess what? It's always a lane. So I never try. So what I do is I never try to uninspire a motherfucker. You feel me? That's why I always tell a motherfucker it's a lane. If you pushing your shit, bro, and you out here working on your craft, bro, and you pushing a specific, you know what I'm saying, certain thing, bro, and you know what you want to do, just stay in that direction and keep going, bro. Because if once you build your little core audience, you're gonna have that core audience. You feel me? Now it's up to you if you want to crossover, if you want to make music for the masses. You feel me? Because if you're making music for the masses, your type of particular music that you're doing for your own little people, that ain't gonna work. That's why a lot of motherfuckers cross, and it's hard to cross over. It's hard. It's hard to stay relevant. You feel me? And that's why you don't hear the J. Cole's, the Futures, the Drakes and shit like
Yeah.
that. Because the
But
shit changed.
remember, motherfuckers have to realize is you don't make music for you, you make music for the consumers.
Facts.
It ain't for you.
Facts. Well, that's not true though.
You-
If I'm making music, I'm making it for me. Now, don't get me wrong. If you trying to get paid, yeah, you
No,
gonna add the
I'm just
consumer
saying what Pac said. Pac said, make music for the bitches.
part.
Yeah, he make it for the women. That's who. I mean, but what he was just saying is so much of you got to make it for the consumer, nigga. Do you think Camel Soup? I mean, well, we gonna say McDonald's. You think McDonald's make hamburgers for McDonald's? No, they make it for the people.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Because
when you
it's a
make
see,
music,
but that's a product. That's
that's
not
music is
intellectual
a
property.
product.
But a
Music is a product.
yeah, but a hamburger is not intellectual property. Music is intellectual property because a lot of people. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but most artists do music because they got to do it from something. Now you do get the motherfuckers out there that's got the gimmicks, or you like us, or the drills and whoop the bell. But it's not that, even within the drill music though, bro. They doing it for their own personal experiences. They not. Yeah, it's a product because we're wrapping it up and we're being entertaining with it. But I don't. I wouldn't compare music to a hamburger per se. Now I could
I
be wrong.
would.
No, I'm not saying music is not a product, but music is more of an intellectual property that's pushed as a product versus a
Yeah,
product being an because a hamburger is just a product. Period. It's not intellectual property. Now it was someone's idea that's whoop the bed, but music comes from you, like your experiences, what you feel, how I'm feeling. Even if it's a song, a love song, music is your intellectual property.
but the consumer has to relate to it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. But that's when I say when if you want to do it for the masses, or if you want to do your own music for your own little particular group. Now, if you want to switch over to the masses, you got to do that crossover. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to appeal. You got to have some pop. You got to have different artists or get ideas from, you know what I'm saying, to reinvent yourself. Because like I say, a lot of times, bro, that shit is just ugh. Like even with the drill music, bro. Like you notice we don't have R&B too much. I mean, we got a little R&B, but not too much. But what these young guys doing now, everybody's harmonizing in the rap. They trying to cross it over. They trying to bridge. They trying to bring the R&B with the harmonizing inside of their rap songs, or they whole little rap songs be singing and shit like that. Now you got some shit called sexy drill. Like, what the fuck is sexy drill, bro? Like, see, you know what I'm saying? So sexy drill is, it's
Female rap.
yeah, it's kind of like sort of shit. You feel me? Like they turning it, bro. They going crazy with this shit. They
Yeah,
going,
because like I say, you got your different genres.
but it's still, but yeah, I wouldn't agree all the way that it's not a product. Of course, because you're trying to sell it, but it's more of an intellectual property versus a product. But I guess you could say it's a product because you're making it to be sold. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but
So my whole thing with my music is I already know to me it's gonna be good. But that's why I send it to you and different people to get feedback because I don't give a fuck if I like it. Do y'all like it? That's how I look at it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't
So
care. Like I can jam my shit all day long and love it to death. But
that's right.
do everybody or do the people that I'm trying to put it out to? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I got a homegirl, I'm finna put Miss Nisha on her show. She got Jam it or Cram it. And Miss Nisha gonna have to be ready for the criticism that the people give. You feel what I'm saying? Whether they like it or not. Because everybody not gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? Even though we may love it. But the next person ain't gonna like it. Cause somebody told her the other day they didn't like her music. One person out of 15 motherfucking people.
Well, some songs like some songs I like, some songs I don't like. You
Yeah,
feel me?
but she was stuck on that one person. Man, nigga don't give a fuck about that one person.
No, see, you can't be so you can't. That's why even when I interviewed her, that's why when I asked her about the provocative lyrics and shit, I'm like, damn, baby girl, do you ever think about, you know what I'm saying? Like the impression that you're gonna have on young ladies or little girls and shit when they hearing that music and all they hearing is popping that pussy, popping that pussy, popping that pussy. And she said, well, I'm trying to get to a place or a space. You know what I'm saying? Right now, that's not where I'm at. So I do what I do, but I do plan on getting to a space where, that's not all that I have to offer. You know what I'm saying? And I respected that. You feel me? But right
We
now,
did a new song right now, working on while we was talking on engineering it, and it's more of a swing type thing.
right, right, right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? She opening up her she trying. She trying. You know what I'm saying? She just that's the thing about music. Sometimes you got to get outside of your regular.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey man, make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy over there on Miss Money channel, man. And listen, man, if y'all got some time, make sure y'all come over here and sub up to Bearded Conversation, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share me out. Don't forget to slide over on TMB with Monkey Man and TMB 4.4, the podcast, and Fambo 3628, man. Hey man, let's support each other. Let's support each other, man. Fuck with each other's channels, man.
Like
You know,
2 years, I'm gonna pull up on you.
yeah, be peaceful and respectful, man. You know, when we go to our neighbors' cribs, you feel me? Hey, so Jordan says, nah, everybody not about to be Whitney Houston, and that's okay, which is facts. He said you got vocalists, and you have soul singers. Soul singers isn't supposed to have pitch. Listen, even singers don't have pitch perfect voices, Jordan. That's so I get what you're saying, but I don't give a fuck what type of musician you are. You have to sound good, bro. If you singing, bro, I don't give a fuck if it's soul country. Bro, it's got to sound good. If that shit don't sound good, bro, I'm sorry, bro. A lot of motherfuckers can't sing, bro. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't try, don't woo up the back. Go get some vocal lessons. It ain't about some of that shit, bro. I feel you, Jordan, but no, man, like motherfucker can't sing. Motherfucker can't sing. This is how I feel. But again, guess what? You got people that might like that type of particular style. Or you might have a song that a certain motherfucker might like, and it might just be everything else, and your shit might not be. You feel me? It's just all about preference, man. It's all about what you like. He say personal. He say don't care for a motherfucker to do all that vocalist gymnastics on a singing record. He say, like I said, give me organic vocals, nothing added to it. I guess, Jordan, everybody ain't like that, but I respect your opinion. He say mainstream today. As he said, I don't care what nobody say. Jordan, come on up here and hit this link, man. Hey, 318 say sexy drillers with a motherfucker put on a dress. Nah, man, come on, 318. Come on, 318.
No, that about right. 318.
No. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
What he did with the dress on? Yeah, that's about it.
Hey, man, hey, that's that Jeffrey shit, y'all.
That's that Jeffrey shit.
Jeffrey shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Oh man, what's happening? Two wheels, okay. Two wheels, what's happening? Hey man, y'all respect my motherfucking panel security. If panel security say be the fuck cool, y'all be the fuck cool around here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling y'all, hey, right now, you know, I might give a nigga a break. Hey, the panel security say drop them. Hey, I'm dropping motherfuckers now, man. You feel me? I got panel security, so you feel me? Hey, you gonna get your ass escorted about the door. Y'all better act right. He say like Prince. Man. He said like Prince said, people going to like what they like, do what they do. You feel me? Yeah, most definitely. But listen, but what I'm saying is though, Jordan, soul singer or not, you got to be able to. Come on, man. Voice got to be decent at least. He say 15 people is not a big crowd. There's probably 30 more. But also there could be a whole bunch of others that would love it. And that's true. That's true. That's why I say, man, that's why I always encourage people. Guala Bands, what's happening, my boy? That's why I always say, man, listen, just work on your craft. You'll feel me when it comes to music.
A lot of soul singers to me sing better than like the neo soul shit. They sound better than R&B singers to me. They put you in a zone. They put you in a space.
Yeah, bro. You feel, so, and that's why I felt India Ari, because India Ari brown skin. You feel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Y'all got to stop that shit. Well, with that brown skin hit, nigga, my black ass is around this bitch brown skin. You feel me? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Versus hearing, and don't get me wrong, and I fuck with a lot of motherfuckers, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna go see Ellie Mae Friday. You feel me? I'm finna go vibe out to Ellie. Hey, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get out here in these motherfuckers streets. I gotta go get cut up too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see, do I want to go gray? I might turn 16 on you motherfuckers by the end of the week. Y'all never know. You feel me? But yeah, man, you feel me? Like, man, them type of songs, like you say, Monk, that neo soul shit, bro, that Erykah Badu, you feel me? And a lot of motherfuckers be flipped out, tweaked out about Erykah because, you know, they think she on some whole other shit. But man, bro, that voice, that grace, that style, that confidence that she exudes when she up on that stage, her and India.Arie, Jill Scott as well, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, That shit, man, bro, that shit is intrinsic, bro. That shit is like, bro, that's amazing, bro. When motherfuckers can use their voices, instruments like that to make a motherfucker feel all types of ways. You feel me?
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? R&B give you that too to a certain degree, but you know, it's just more than one lane. It's like with the Trey songs or even with the Kales, you feel me, with the love making shit, it gets you into that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That music is kind of like one way versus, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, but that neo soul make you look in the bitch eyes and want to look in her soul. Like, what
yeah,
you want to see
yeah,
the beauty with this? You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Nah, Kales, them, yeah, I mean, that's when you already got the female music, or you know what I'm saying, you trying to meet a female music, but
Yeah, facts.
that,
That's facts. Hey,
that soul music is really what it's saying. So
hell yeah, Unc is completely correct. Unc said if you require real singing, 80% of artists gotta go. If you really want a motherfucker to sing to you for real, yeah, a lot of see, and I remember when I told y'all the other day, man, last India Ari concert that I went to, bro. Like when I say when she come out there, bro, when I say she singing without nothing, nigga, I'm talking about, bro, she come out with a live, bro, when she cut it and it's just her voice. Oh my fucking God, bro. And I go to concerts, my boy. Maxwell, another one. I go to concerts, my boy. I'm out here. Even the rappers. That's why I say, bro, you could tell when a motherfucker really on their craft, bro. When a motherfucker getting fucked up and they coming out there trying to perform versus a motherfucker who really back there getting themselves together to perform, man. Like when you see real good performers, bro, they not blowing and drinking like y'all think they blowing and drinking. You feel me? You know, before they go on stage, bro. I done been on stage, bro. You feel me? Like it's you ain't doing that, G. You just ain't. Now, if you want to look young motherfucker, you might, but you just ain't, bro. You not finna be sitting here like how I smoke, bro, and then talking about some let's go do a show. Hell no. Hell no. Bro, I sit here and smoke like 4, 5, man, down there maybe 6 blunts in 2, 3 hours, bro. 4 hours, bro. Man, nigga, I'm not getting up on nobody's stage trying to do no motherfucking performing. You crazy. Even when I was 18, the 16, man, bro, I'm not getting up there. You crazy motherfucker, man. You feel? Nah, don't go road. Don't go road. Don't go road. It was there. Don't go road. Hey, Guala Bears, man. Hey, Guala. Hey, that's Monk. That's your boy, ain't he? That's my
yeah,
conspiracy homie.
yeah.
That's conspiracy. We go, hey, Guala Bear, that's your new name, my boy. I'm fucking with you, man. You conspiracy homie. You feel me? Every time I see you, my boy. You ain't Guala Bears, boy. Hey, you conspiracy homie. You conspiracy homie. Or conspiracy Mellow. Which one? Homie or Mellow? Which one take your pick? You feel me? It was there. Hey man, we chilling, man. How y'all feeling? Hey brother, all the fellas, man, all the ladies, man. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Hope everybody feeling good and doing good, man. Listen, man, whatever perspective channel that you're on, please make sure y'all hit that like button. Please make sure y'all share each other out. You feel me? And again, man, if y'all want to tap into any of the brothers on the panel, man, bearded conversation. Hey, Monk, put the link to your channels in the chat. Fambo, I think you already put the link to your channel in the chat. Ms. Money, put the link to your channel in the chat. Big ups to all my kings and goddesses as moderators for the channel, man. Y'all do a fucking excellent job around this joint. You feel me?
And don't forget to spin that shit.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You say R&B ended when Kales went to jail. So you say stamp that and say I'm lying. No. No, because even after he went to jail, man, it was some motherfuckers trying to keep it going, like the August Alcinas. You had the motherfucking like I say, the Trey songs, and then what's that little hook singing ass, the little Jacquees nigga, but it just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't what it was no more. You feel me? Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit now. All that shit is incorporated with the little rap that they do. You feel? That's why you got the little motherfucking emo shit. Oh, Luther, yeah. Luther could sing for real. Luther could sing for real. But see, but that's back in the day. We talking about now, like that shit gone. Like we ain't got no, like all the motherfuckers that Jordan, all the motherfuckers that you mentioned, we ain't got that shit no more. Even the Jill Scotts and the Erica Badu's and the motherfucking India Reeves, bro. Like we ain't getting, we don't have that. Shit, Beyonce ain't making music like that. Like what? Like bro. I'm talking about popular push mainstream artists. Can y'all name me 10 women right now that's singing? Nope, because I can't. Or maybe I just ain't, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I can't. I can't. Watch. You didn't show up the other day. He said, I wouldn't know. I don't listen to R&B. What you listen to, Watch? What you listen to, Watch? What you like to listen to, man? What you like to listen to, Watch? Hey, oh, man, listen. So why I got some people up here, man. He said, I love my old school music. He says, I'm sorry. He said, I love my old school music. I haven't heard a new artist since 2005, and I love my baby Amiri. Amiri? He said we got Monk making blues and all. Yeah, so and a lot of people don't like my blood or shit. Like I like him when he just doing his thing. But when it comes to that Granville Dupree and all that other shit he make, that's why I fuck with him, because of the creativity, bro. You feel me? Only thing I be telling him sometimes, which I think will make this song a hell of a lot better, if he take a lot of that auto tuning out and really fucking, you know what I'm saying, use his voice as the instrument and just use the auto tune to just help implement, you know what I'm saying, you feel me, just a little highs and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Other than that though, yeah, like I like the creativity with all that shit he be having going on. That's real shit. I fucks with it. I fucks with the creativity, man. Most definitely, man. Hey, big shout out to Unc for that, man. Big shout out to Unc. Okay, yeah, man. Hey, I think, hey, Unc, okay, Unc, I see the super chat ain't broke, man. Somebody else hit that super chat, man. Hey, matter of fact, I don't give where y'all watching. Wherever y'all watching at, if y'all people's got a super chat, man, hit that super chat, man, and put them in the algorithm, man. Put them in the algorithm, man. You feel me? He say the frequency of music is so different now. That's facts, Guala. Hey, Guala, hit the link, Guala. You feel me, dude? And that's why and that's what I was talking about, and that's what Miss India Ari was talking about, you know what I'm saying, with the music, you know what I'm saying, that frequency, man, that vibration, man, and the way what music can do to you and what it does for you, you know what I'm saying, like energy, man, is important, bro, you know, and a lot of us don't understand frequency, vibration, and energy and how it goes hand in hand. You feel me? Like when we making music, like we know subconsciously, because it's embedded inside of the DNA and our markers. You feel me? But like but consciously when we do things, we're not aware consciously when we do things. You feel me? Some people just do shit to be doing it. You feel me? And not aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Look at Jordan Akron frequency. You would agree with you, Jordan, with the frequency at the end of your motherfucking day. He say Monk Mizzle getting freaky as hell on them blues songs. Oh, this nigga bad. This nigga 318, man. Oh shit. He say frequencies. You say, hey, facts, 100% frequencies. He says frequency with true intentions. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's fact. Hey, but let's switch it real quick, man. Y'all, we can still talk a little music, but I want to switch it, man. I want to get into this Kevin Wells, man.
I can't find nothing about that on YouTube.
So I want to get into this Kevin Wells. I don't know if y'all know about this Kevin Wells. So this a young 18-year-old college student, man. You know, whose body was found up on the Mississippi Island and some shit like that, or whatever the case may be, man. So he was out with a bunch of his little white homies and shit. You hear me? And and one of the guys came back with his phone and gave his phone to his mom's or some shit like that. And when they got back, they was like, all the little boys were lowered up. And one of the little boys' father was a judge. And when they got back to the land, by the time they got back, they say all these little boys had lawyers and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? What you mean they got lawyers? I didn't understand that. Let me see. Take this shit off.
Hey, you know what, Beardy? I was looking for that, like, cause I want to have look it up. I seen something about it, but like they don't have nowhere they really talking about that. Nowhere.
So,
I pulled up some white man.
So yeah. I say you got it. You know what I'm saying? So 18-year-old found dead on the island after vanishing on 4th of July family trip. So this was a 4th of July family trip that he was on. But in the video, on one of the videos that I seen, he was on a boat with a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? And listen, y'all, like, listen. He was on a boat with a bunch. Look, we ain't got to do this shit. It ain't got to turn that way. He was on a boat with a bunch of little white boys. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He was an 18-year-old college student. I don't know what the fuck they was going, but it said it was a family trip or whatever the case may be. I don't know what happened. They said I didn't actually watch all of the video. Then, because as I as I was going, I was just watching more of reports and shit like that on it. But then they actually got a video where they say it was a little altercation that had took place. I guess before they had went out into the water. You feel me? So I don't know if they went to this island or if his body was washed up on this island, but we're gonna read a little bit of this article and we're gonna figure it out. And it's always some shit in Mississippi, y'all. So Jackson County, Mississippi, an 18-year-old Mississippi, an 18-year-old in Mississippi was found dead after vanishing on the 4th of July, according to authorities. The body, believed to be 18-year-old Nolan Xavier Wells, was found around 8:45 a.m. by a park ranger. The sheriff also said that the body did also match the description of Wells, and Wells' mothers shared a post on Facebook confirming the loss. My heart is broken for my sweetheart son, who was always willing to cheer and uplift others. She said, Nolan was a special soul. God took his time creating our son. I ask that you please give me and my family time to grieve. Wells was last seen Saturday, July 4th, around 3 p.m. on Horn Island, while with friends on a boat. It says his mother reported him missing late Saturday night, leading to a massive search. The search, and this is what I'm saying. So so why the fuck is it if he was with these guys, they didn't immediately. Let's keep reading. His mother reported him missing late Saturday night, leading to a massive search. The search included the Jackson County Sheriff Department and the Department of Marine Resources, the Gulf Island National Seashore and U.S. Coastal Guards, and the U.S. Cajun Navy. Jackson County Coroner Bruce Lynn said that the DNA testing would officially confirm the identity, but he added that there is no reason to believe it is not him. It says at that time the cause of death is unclear. So that's what one of these articles said. Let's see, because this shit is just crazy, man. Authorities in Mississippi, okay, he was a little football star. He played football. Oh shit, Shorty was decent, bro. He was doing a little thing. No, and he was in college and shit. So yeah, but supposedly, man, he got into it one of these little motherfuckers before they got on his boat. You feel me? So, and I'm not saying that that's what kicked it off, or if that incident with him getting into it with a motherfucker on that boat, and once they got out to the sea, they pushed him overboard. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying allegedly. You feel me? Because again, we don't have all the details about this. And like Monk say, you feel me? As I'm looking for certain things, bro, they only got a few articles. They don't have much about it. They keep putting me on Facebook and all this old goofy ass shit. And then it's about, oh God, there we go. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, they really don't have much on it, but I heard how the hell did I hear about this? What the fuck was I doing? I don't know. It might have been on Facebook. So, and then it was it's another young lady that came up missing while she was on a trip with a bunch of her white friends, and she came up missing too. Like this shit is, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, it said on Saturday, July 4th, wearing blue swim trunks, no shirt and sunglasses, according to the Jackson County Sheriff's. As a search for Wells, who graduated from Ocean Springs High School and went on to play at Southwest Mississippi Community College, continued. A body was found on the west end of the island on Monday, July 6th. So they found the body yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Officials confirmed to people the body was found by a park ranger at 8:45. The Jackson Coroner's offices have yet to formally identify the body. The Jackson County Sheriff's Office searched the islands with assistance. Okay, right. I read all that already. Like I say, with the Marine, and United States Coast Guard, and the National Sea.
Armor, they can't get you when you like this.
That's crazy. It says those circumstances behind this.
Right?
What the hell? Who is that? Oh, that's too weird. And so it says, though the circumstances behind
my bad, dog.
You good, my boy. He said, though the circumstances behind his disappearance remains unclear, Mom Christine Wansley said Wells was also Wells also goes by Nono, and had been separated from his phone. So location tracking isn't an option, according to the Mississippi Clarendon Ledger. His father and I have his cell phone. So far, friends who are seeing his what? His father and I have his cell phone. So far, friends who are seeing his location, it's because we have it, she said. The United Cajun Navy Incident Commander Josh Gill said in a video posted on social media on Sunday that Wells was last talking to a girl on the North End and then went to Horn Island on a boat with some friends. So this is what I'm saying. Again, if he went to this island with some friends, you mean to tell me don't none of them motherfuckers know what happened to this boy? So out of respect, Nolan's family and the integrity of the investigators, we will not comment on search developments or the release of information before the appropriate law enforcement agencies provide official updates. The group added, meaning they're gonna let the police do some little motherfucking investigation and some work and see what they come up with before they come out and say what they gonna say. So now he was seen talking to a chick, right? So he was talking to this little chick. After he was talking to this little chick, you feel me? I don't know. So I heard that the kids brought the phone to the parents. So I don't know if they already had his phone or if these little kids brought the phone. But the little video that I seen earlier, they was like, man, one of these little kids' father was a judge. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these little motherfuckers lawyered up. They came and brought the phone to the parents. You feel me? And that was that. So like if that's true, like why the fuck did they get lawyers? You feel me? Like why did they have his phone to bring his phone to the parents without saying where the fuck he was? Like if you bring me my son's phone, I'm like, where is he at? Now, 9 times out of 10, you know how these little motherfuckers is. You know, they ain't gonna say shit, they ain't gonna tell. But god damn, just like man, one of my son, man, my 14-year-old son, bro, the real shit, y'all. And it's a sad story, man. One of my little sons, well, it wasn't friends, but they was on the same football team. He had got into the wrong group of crowd with some guys, right? He went to go visit these guys, or whatever the case may be, and these guys unalived him for whatever reasons. I don't know. Like the boy was a hell of a football player. This shit was just sad, bro. I don't know why they unalived him, but again, like I say, it's video footage of this young man. And listen, and this altercation is a bullshit altercation, just like the Carmelo Anthony and the Austin Metcalf boy altercation. You feel me? Now, if it comes out and they find out that one of them little white boys killed this man, is it gonna be manslaughter? Is it gonna be first degree murder? And I didn't want to, turn it a good get well, yes, the fuck I did. You feel me? So because he was the only black boy there. So if he went to this island with these other motherfuckers, why don't nobody know nothing? Here we go. Hey, Miss Queen. Hey, Queen is real. Here we go. There we go. Fanbo, y'all out there. Y'all quiet in the motherfucker. Y'all ain't seeing shit.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Hey, Jordan say a black boy is never safe with white friends, but a white boy is safe with black friends. That's crazy. What new music you got, Mark? No, that's true. No, no, hell no. Ain't no Jordan stopping. That's for
I'm
real.
over here cupcaking right quick, man. I ain't hear nothing. I'm over here cupcaking.
Oh, this motherfucker over here. Yo, soft ass. What's going on, Fair? Yo, soft ass Queen. Hey, Queen. I want some you over here cupcaking. Man. See, that's your problem. You say sound like organ harvester type shit on the low. I don't know what it is, Jordan. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But yeah, so this Kevin Wells, man, came up missing July 4th. They found his body July 6th. You feel me? Now again, I don't know all the facts, and like I say, they say that the kids brought the phone to the parents. So now the parents say, yeah, we got the phone. So if motherfuckers trying to track it, it's because we got it. You feel me? Again, I don't know if they always had it, but shit, man. But we do know what's true is that goddamn it, he went to that island with them boys. You feel what I'm saying? Johnny Marsh, what's happening? He went to the island with the boys, so that's all I'm saying is what's to it. Like, what's to it? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, and when you see the picture, like he on a boat, it's like 20 of their ass. You feel me? So you mean to tell me nobody know nothing when nobody around nothing? And then when they got back on this boat to come back to their original spot, then nobody realized that the only black person or the only melanated brother that was on the boat ain't on the boat no more? Get the fuck out of here. And it took 2 days to find him? At the last spot that they were at, all of them together? But it's got to be an investment. Oh shit, man. Oh shit.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Ah, man, look, maybe he slipped or maybe they had something out there, man, and he slipped and fell and hit his head on a rock. I don't know. Listen, but that shit sound fucked up to me, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. This is sound fucked up to me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like all like Jordan, for real, Jordan. They say he was talking to a little chick, right? So once he got through talking with the little chick, him and the guys that got on this boat. They took this boat to a specific island, right? Now this boat had to come back to where the fuck they was. You feel me? So when this boat, so when the boat took off, nobody knew that the only melanated motherfucker out there with them on the boat. Didn't nobody go look for this motherfucker? Did nobody try to find this motherfucker? Because he was obviously he was easy to find because they found him on the island of the last place he was at. Well, it took him 2 days, so who knows? Like, I don't see how. Well, I guess because you got to search and they come back. They thought he could have been gone or just been off on his own somewhere. So by the time they realized, so to go look on the island, it probably was about 2 days. You feel me? But it took them 2 days to find the body. And and the body ain't been formally identified that it's him yet, but they doing DNA testing, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna call the moms and shit like that. So once they really know, you feel me? Of course they're gonna come out with it. But again, you on this boat with a bunch of little white boys, y'all go to an island, y'all leave this island. No one notices that you're not with them. Even if he did have a phone or the little boy gave the mamas or the daddy the phone, we gonna cut all that shit out. We just gonna talk logic. We go to this island together. You feel me? Now, we leave this island, but don't nobody know that I ain't on this motherfucking boat, and don't nobody go to nobody and say nothing and report shit. Like, I want to know, how did the police, who alerted them, and how did this even come out about him being missing, or did his mom just know that he wasn't around for a couple of days and was like, let me call the police? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Boston, what's happening? What's happening? Fascinating how no one mentions the biggest of young melanated men is melanated men. Preach that also. Yeah. But come on, Uncle Pete. Just like, come on, man. White folks kill white folks. Stop that shit. Get that. That. Like, now that type of shit. Now that type of shit be goofy as fuck, bro. Like, guess what? And guess what? Guess who killed Mexican men? Mexican motherfuckers. Yeah. But that's not the case right here. We not talking about that. I know motherfucker. I know people kill each other, bro. I know black folk kill black folk. They're like white folk kill white folk. You feel me? If you in your area with your people and shit go wrong, you the one doing the bullshit to your people. You feel me? We know that. I don't like. Yeah, matter of fact, I just think that's silly to say, man. That's we know that. You feel me? Now, what I think you get that is, you feel me? Like, I hear a lot of people say, well, why don't you fight or advocate for, you know what I'm saying? For you killing against your own. But motherfuckers do that too. Motherfuckers do that too, bro. Like, people do that, bro. That you don't see that shit. People do that, man. There's motherfuckers in the community that be walking. Like, in my hood, bro, motherfucker walk all the motherfucking time through these different blocks, bro. You know what I'm saying? talking to people and trying to get the people to do this, that, and the third. Little community groups and shit that be coming together. Even the church, even though I don't fuck with a lot of the churches, even this one particular church, you know what I'm saying? They put on their little red shirts and they walk the hoods. You feel me? And this last little group, this a little group that's an all-inclusive groups, man. They got all type of little gang, you know what I'm saying? Little up the Bama, just old people, young people, just people from all different types of walks of life, bro. And they walk the streets, bro, and they talk to the brothers and they try to get the brothers to come to functions. They try to get the sisters to come. They try to mentor. They try to get them, you know what I'm saying? And because guess what? The only way you're going to get certain help in certain resources for your communities is we got to want that shit, bro. We got to be, you know what I'm saying? Like when people are inviting us to this shit and they really truly trying to help, like we got to really take advantage of that shit. A lot of us don't take advantage of this shit, so we don't get shit in our hoods and our communities. And we always be the motherfuckers that saying, man, we don't have this and we don't have that. Now, I'm not saying that it's easy and you're gonna always get that. Cause goddamn it, I ain't no fool. I know it's hard for us to get shit. I don't give a fuck. I know it's hard for us to get shit. I know it's hard for us to get shit. And Uncle Pete, and you're right, it's a brutal reality, Uncle Pete, but that's a brutal reality about every fucking thing, bro. People kill their own people. People kill their own people. That's facts. He say drugs, alcohol, white people, and black people don't mix. That's hey, that's true too. And Nolan and his best friend both left their cell phones behind on the boat or when they arrived at Horn Island. So they had their phones with them. Okay, good looking fan. So they had their phones with them. So they left their phones on the boat when they got off the boat. So again, even if it wasn't a phone involved and they left their phones on the boat. So that's why when the man said that the boys came back and gave his phone to his parents. You feel what I'm saying? So now my thing is, I'm the only black motherfucker on this boat when we left this motherfucker, and don't nobody not see me returning back. So, and then it says, after they arrived at Horn Island, it's common practice for beachgoers on the island to leave electronics on board. And I agree with that because you're on the island and you're having fun, you don't want to lose your phone and this, that, and the third. But man, and he probably felt safe. You feel me? I don't know, man. Listen, man. I don't know. I don't know. We probably will never know. After Nolan went missing, the group returned to the mainland. The friends who were on the trip returned the phone to his family. So that's what I heard, right? So I heard, and I'm not gonna even say friends. So I'm gonna say the people who were on the boat with him returned his when they got back to the mainland, they gave his family the phone. But again, if you're giving the family the phone, bro, you mean to tell me that don't nobody know that he's not on the boat with them, bro?
You
Like,
know what's crazy though, Beauty? I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead. Nah, you good, my boy. You good.
Was it never a search party? Did they ever say anything about searching for him?
No, they found him. They found him. So he went missing on July 4th. They found him July 6th on the same island that he went to. See, that's what I'm saying. They found him on the island that everybody went to. So he was talking to a girl, they say, right? After he got through talking to the little chick, everybody got on his boat. All the little homies or whatever got on the boat and they went to Horn Island. You feel me? He left him and a couple other motherfuckers left their phone on the boat. But so now, and so the story that I originally seen, like the friends returned the boat to when they got on the boat, when they turned back, he said the friends gave the phone to the mom. And he said one of the little boys' father was a judge. And he said all these little boys, by the time that they got back or whatever the case may be, they had all lawyered up. You feel me? They all had got, you know what I'm saying, counsel. So now it took them 2 days from the 4th. So it took 5th and the 6th, and they found the boy on the same island that they went to with all the rest of these other little boys. So you mean to tell me, bro, when I'm the only black, he's the only black person on this fucking boat. So did none of these little white motherfuckers know that he wasn't on the boat with them?
That's what I'm saying. And then that's what I'm saying. I knew they but still, it's like we wouldn't supposed to come back to the mainland till we found him.
See what I'm saying? Unless you feel me, it's some foolery and fuckery involved.
There's some foolery and fuckery going on. Why else would we have lawyers?
Yeah, they did something. His friends did something. Because if I didn't do this, I ain't finna get no lawyer.
Right. I mean, that's just like if I became lost and y'all come back and like, man, we tried to find them. Oh, let me go get a lawyer. For what?
Yeah, I feel you about the not seeing color, but yeah, we see
Hey,
color.
you
We see
guilty.
social
You
constructs.
guilty when you say you got to get a lawyer.
Yeah, that's if you locked in, Unc. Everybody ain't locked in, Unc. I feel you. You as an individual, and we as individuals cannot see color. I understand that, and I agree with that. Not to see color, you know what I'm saying? See people for people. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like I always say, the more you talk, the more you conversate, the more you let motherfuckers get comfortable, and the more you let people be them, you gonna figure out who a motherfucker is. You feel me?
And I don't think these people, even I don't care what race you is, we always grew up. If y'all leave together, y'all come back together. I don't care what
Mhm.
color you was. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know
Mhm.
if these parents ain't on that. Like if my partner finna leave with a female shit, I'm finna go with him. Like nigga, we don't know this bitch. Know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure my partner. I don't know, man. It's just a different era, but in my heart, and I hate to say it, but damn, I hope it ain't. I really pray it ain't no fuckery going on, bro, because this gonna be another situation to where we gonna be on some Camelo Anthony type shit, and now we got a plethora. How many boys was it?
Man, there was a bunch of them little motherfuckers, G.
Yeah,
Like when they showed the picture, it's a bunch of them. They all took a group picture on the damn boat. It's a bunch
but
of them.
then too, we gotta wait to see what the autopsies say too, though, bro. We can't just really be on them people ass like that. We
Man,
gotta see what
but
the
even
autopsy say.
listen to what I'm saying. Even if it is an autopsy, so okay, let's just say he did sneak off and whatever the fuck that's. Let's just say he didn't. But like you said, man, like if we leave together, bro, we coming back together. So even if y'all knew he was a fucked up, let's just say he was a fucked up. Now, because I hate to put this, but let's just say he had some drugs and he went off and smoked some shit in the private. Y'all ain't finna go look for him. This y'all boy.
Right.
They keep using the word fucking friend.
Or was this just a guy y'all knew?
Fuck out of here, man. Come on,
Well,
man.
they had to know the nigga if they gave his mama the phone. If they can identify the mama, they know them. Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's some fuckery going on.
Come on, yo, come on, man. Even, no matter how you look at it,
And the reason why they went got love is because somebody told them some shit. Somebody told them.
I fuck with the brothers though. I fuck with the brothers. You feel me? My little brother wanted to get. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the brothers. Look at Unc a fool. G. Unc is a fool. Hey, look what Unc said. G. Unc say, he say, Con, you know I don't see that color shit. He say my first cousins in prisons were lords, right? And then he go, look what he gonna say. I know you folks, nigga. Hell, I used to be, man. I used to be. I ain't there. I used to be. I'm too old for that, man. I ain't done that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I always told people I used to be part of an intermediate organization. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't even call them street gangs and gangs. I call them intermediate organization. I try to make it sound a little bit better. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Used to be. Not no more. Not no more. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time ago, man. So what? But see, no, he was 18, so they was 18. Well, I don't think no adults were with him. It was just them by themselves, and maybe the person who was driving the boat. I think the person who was driving the boat might have been the only adult, or the people that were driving the boat might have been. I don't think they had a chaperone.
Hey,
I don't.
Barry, it's on here say he drowned. They said it was no physical injury.
They
That's what they
saying
say.
he drowned.
Yeah,
Wait a minute, man.
Jackson County Jefferson Sheriff said an investigation currently believe well Trinity drowned. The county coroner showed no evidence of single physical injury.
Yeah, if I push you and you fall in the water and we hold you down, we can drown the shit out you. You ain't gonna have no physical injuries off of pushing the trip. You feel me? And then what part of the island did they find him on? How the fuck did he drown? If they were all together, did he straight off from them? See, now we gotta ask questions, and we gotta ask these boys, did y'all see him? Did he disappear when he was in y'all presence? Was it a moment of time where y'all didn't see him? You feel me? And if he drowned, where did he drown at? Did he fall off the boat? Did he get off the boat with y'all? Well, he had to get off the boat because he left his phone on the boat. You see what I'm
Then
saying?
they said Norman Well went missing during the crowd 4th of July boat celebration.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm still seeing fishy about that though.
Yeah,
Hurricane say to the world blow.
that was my boy. He went missing. We for the start a search party. We ain't going nowhere. We for to search the whole island.
Yeah, this my friend, nigga. I'm finna act a goddamn fool. I don't care if I'm the only one out the 15. Nigga, we ain't leaving. Shit.
Yeah, like Miss Jen said, she know a friend that did that and the motherfucker left them. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's some fishy shit. Why are you leaving? That's what I'm saying, bro. Why are y'all leaving? Why are we not looking for this motherfucker? I don't understand that, bro. Like that shit just don't seem right, bro. Like, come on, man. Like that shit just don't seem right, bro. Why ain't we looking for a motherfucker?
Yeah, it was some foul play. Because they're saying that the friends did not return to the same boat. They didn't return on the same boat. They got on a different boat.
What?
Yeah.
What you mean they got on a different boat?
That's what this article right here saying.
I heard that shit too. I think I heard that shit on somebody podcast too. They said we got on a different boat. Yeah, they ain't leave, come back on the same boat.
See what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying? Like this shit, just like come on, y'all. This shit got to sound some type of fucked up.
The more I'm reading this, the more sketchy you're getting.
That's what I'm saying. This shit got to sound some type of fucked up.
But you gotta think that that's in Mississippi.
The first day it happened, I heard it, but like I say, like when I was trying to find it on YouTube, like somebody talking about some white man popped up. I'm like, where's the shit at about this dude?
It's a bunch of, I seen a bunch of, there's some blacks talking about it too on YouTube.
Nah, this here was some type of like speaker. His name Arthur Kevin Wells or some shit. The dude name was. When I'm gonna have to go back and look though. Cause this something we gonna have to keep out. And then this the thing about it. It's really not well, I don't know. I ain't looked on the news though. But see, this the type of shit they try to sweep up under the rug. Or they gonna make it some type of it was just not say foul play, but you know, it's just something that happened. If I was them, I'd do my own autopsy.
Yeah, let's see what they talking about. See, yeah, this on YouTube. You just got to type in.
Body found on Horn Island is that of Nolan Wells, the young football player who went missing on the 4th of July. Wells' family says he was out celebrating Independence Day with his friends. He was last seen on a boat trip to the island and disappeared that afternoon when he didn't return on that same boat. According to the coroner, they used dental records to positively identify the body. The island is only accessible by boat. It's about 10 miles off the Gulf Coast. Wells is a wide receiver for the Southwest Community College football team. As this investigation continues, Ben Crump is representing the family of Nolan Wells as they work to figure out exactly what happened.
Oh yeah, Ben Crump involved. Goddamn it, you know it's some shit if Ben Crump involved. Let's see what this was talking about. If Ben Crump involved, yeah.
Reporting live from Hypers Club, 5 Plus News. I'm John Amma. As reported on Monday, social media is currently reacting to a now mysterious death of Mississippi teen Nolan Wells. That he would go missing on a remote island on July 4th, in which his body would be found 2 days later on the island shore. At the center of the conversation, many have expressed that race looks to have played a part in the teen's death, given that it appears that Wells was the only black friend amongst a group of white friends whom he traveled to the island by boat with.
Black people, stop going on motherfucking vacation with these white folks. Your white friends call you, say, hey, bud, what's up? Hey, you ain't going on vacation? No. Hell no. Because y'all keep going on them vacations and they keep coming back home and we can't find you. You got to tell them white people no right now. Not all of them, But some of you got to tell them no. I can't swim. Why I'm going out there in the ocean for?
According to reports, the group of friends, along with Nolan, would travel to Horn Island, which is the island that sits about 10 miles from mainland Mississippi, to celebrate the 4th of July. Now, while there, the teens, along with others, would enjoy the beach's shore and water. At some point during their time there, an altercation has now been said to have taken place, just before Wells would go missing around 4 p.m. Now, what has raised many people's concerns are why did Nolan's friends leave without him, and what are the details of the altercation? One user on Facebook who shared that she was actually docked next to the boat Nolan was on would go on to note that the altercation took place amongst the friends, and at some point even on the boat they were on. Now, as mentioned, for many, race can't be overlooked, as some would express their lack of trust when it comes with being the only black person in certain settings, and they feel that Wells' disappearance is another example. Now, as people continue to question Nolan's white friends, whom he went to the island with, his black friends and best friend are now responding, explaining why they weren't with him at the time. On Monday, his best friend, Javon Williams, would join several of the peers at the boat dock where officials looked to have brought back Wells' body. There, Williams would speak to local outlets on Herald to give his reaction to the breaking news. According to Williams, he was supposed to be on the same boat with Wells, but it had got filled up and he rode on a different boat. Williams would go on to confirm that he did see Nolan on the island. As soon as we got out there, he told me that he loved me. Williams would also go on to say that he last saw Wells close to 4 p.m. And according to him, along with others, reports seeing Nolan with a girl while amongst their friends. Williams would also go on to share that he would end up leaving his phone with Wells' phone on the same boat in question, but would later retrieve his phone before going home. Now, outside of Williams' response, another friend by the name of Trace Carter would apparently give Nolan a warning to be safe before going to the island. According to Sun Herald, Carter would tell Wells, "Just hit me up when you get back. Just be careful, bro. Watch out for yourself." And in response, Wells would respond with, "I got you. I'll hit you up later." Now, according to that same report, it was also noted that Wells knew how to swim and had took lessons at a YMCA in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, where he lived, raising more concerns for some that foul play may be involved in his death. Back over on social media, Javon would continue reacting to the suspicious death of his friend. Over on TikTok, he would post a tribute to Nolan that read, "For all the times you accepted my calls, text me, checked up on me, hung out with me, laughed with me, I love you, brother." Followed by a response to one user who would comment, "Devastating," in which Devon would say he didn't deserve this shit. Williams would continue his grieving on his Instagram stories with a compilation video of Heat and Wells. Now, when it comes to the friends Wells would travel to the island with, they have been identified by social media users. However, it does appear that they have decided to remain quiet on their social pages, with each of them having their Instagram pages on private. Now, upon looking over Wells' Instagram page, this was not the first time he would jump on a boat with friends, as he posted previous adventures of himself on a boat with a similar group of people.
I cannot do Carly today.
Don't worry. You've got Minute Maid Zero Sugar. Both flavor, zero sugar.
Full smile and zero actual ingredient. Carly!
I just had the worst absolute massage of my life. I am a tier 1 membership kind of gal.
My bad, y'all. Damn,
I cannot do Carly today.
I can't deal with Carly either. And I don't even have ears.
And I'm sorry, but the whole, well, I thought he got on another boat. I didn't realize he was missing. Yeah, that's not sitting right with me, because what do you mean you let your friend just get on a random ass fucking boat? And everybody's in the comments like, oh, well, we boat hop. This is normal. Nobody got to go with him. And if it was 4th of July weekend and people were drinking and you saw that your friend was drinking, may or may not have been drinking, why would you allow him to get on a boat if you weren't with them? And don't get me wrong, I've been on a boat. I know cell service is shit. Most people leave their phone on dry land because, shit be flipping over. But if he was getting on another boat and you knew that there was no other way to contact him, again, why would you not get on the same fucking boat? And it'd be different and all the boats were just docked in one little area and you guys were just swimming and, you saw in and out. But again, this just is not sitting right. And then y'all didn't realize he was missing until it was time for you guys to go home. Like, y'all didn't sit here and think, oh, well, shit, where is he? Where could he have been? Why is he not back yet? We're taking shots and he's not here to take shots with. Where's my boy at? Like, y'all don't sit here and ask these kind of questions. Like, there's a rule. If you came with me, you're leaving with me. Like, I brought you here. I'm taking you home. You guys don't live by that shit.
Nobody knows what happened to Nolan. Nobody remembers what happened. He went into the woods with a girl and we don't know what happened. So why did y'all leave him? Because I needed to be known that the one fact that we got for sure is they didn't report that baby missing until they got back home. They didn't call when they were getting ready to pack up the boat and come back home and realize, hey, we can't find Nolan. We've been looking for him for an hour. Come help us find him. They didn't report it until they got back home.
So the same thing that happened to Nolan Wells almost happened to me. I think I was like 22 years old working at Texas Roadhouse. You know what I mean? Young, silly. Forgot a couple of the things that my granddaddy told me when I was growing up. I thought these people were my friends. Another lesson my grandparents taught me when I was younger is that you don't have any friends. You know what I mean? You really do not. Like, my siblings were always my friends, and I learned that. At any rate, I signed up to go on this, little trip with these people. They let us know, okay, so we're gonna get up on the bank right here, and then we're gonna go see the waterfall. So I'm like, oh, okay, so but what we're gonna do at the waterfall? You know what I mean? Because I'm vibing, but at the same time, I'm not stupid. And they was like, we're just gonna look at the, sit there, light a fire, smoke some more, drink some more. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we get to the little spot where we pull up the canoes, we anchor them off and whatnot, and then they tell us, okay, so this little piece of water right here, we got to swim across that to get to the waterfall. So I get halfway through the water, and I realize that, and I'm losing my strength slowly but surely. And at this point in time, I am calling out for help. No music is playing at this time. You know what I mean? None. Yeah, everybody was rambunctious, excited, whatever, but you could clearly hear me out there in the woods. It's still daylight. So I am screaming that I can't make it. Somebody please help me. They turn around, several of them look at me, say, you can do it, come on, let's go. And they continue to walk off. At this point in time, I have already said my prayers and have already decided that I'm going to meet my maker. I scream one more time, I am going to drown, and I went down. I don't know can't remember who was and what just made them decide to change their mind and come back. But one person jumped in that water, grabbed me, pulled me up onto the bank. And mind you, they didn't do anything else after that and continued on their way. As young Black children, the same lesson that I'm sure you're telling all your children now, do not be the only one. And it really doesn't matter how people feel about that, because the concern is preservation of life. So for some reason, God saw fit to not allow me to lose my life that day. And for some reason, God called Nolan home. So I will say that despite what anybody feels about how you feel about the situation, please have that conversation with your children. And that's all I'm gonna say. Rest in peace, Nolan Wells, and to his entire family.
According to Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter, who would speak when Wells' body was found, the case will be handled like any other cases with a thorough investigation.
Number one, give the family space and time. They're still processing this tragic event. And all of Nolan's close friends. I'll assure you that the Jackson County Sheriff's Office, we're looking at this whole case just like we would any other case. And we're going to be as thorough as we can.
Now, as far as Nolan's family, they have set up a GoFundMe for all those wanting to show support after Wells' sudden passing. An autopsy has been scheduled to be performed today to help provide more answers. Let's talk about them in the comments below. Now that we've heard from Nolan's other friends, does it leave you with more questions? And what should happen next? Reporting live from Hypers Club for Hype Plus News, I'm Janab.
Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, when I heard his voice, I knew it was some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, when I heard his voice, I knew it was some shit. When I heard his voice, oh, no.
You talking about the lawman?
Yeah, when I heard the lawman. Yeah. They not looking for him, man. I mean, they not going to do that, man. Yeah, so they said he knew how to swim. They said he knew how to swim and all that shit, bro. That's crazy, bro. He said, I already know the game the media play. This is a race-based hate. They really putting on the foot on the gas to push in the war. Oh, God. Here go Hurricane. He said, girl, no phone, water boat, didn't check where he was, a.k.a. set up by Lifetime movie back. So where's this fucking girl that he was supposed to be talking to that he was
Where's the bitch at?
You know what I'm saying? So where's she at? Like, why ain't she came out and said, yeah, I was talking to him? If he was so-called talking to a girl. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that shit, it's just, I don't know. And if I'm talking to a bitch, I probably gonna have my phone. I don't know, bro, because I'm out there. Shit. If I brought my phone with me, bro, I'm gonna put that bitch in one of these waterproof protective cases that they got and shit. And if I'm talking to a broad, I'm trying to get a number. You feel me? That's what we out there for. We out there to do shit like that. You feel me? Like, give me what's up? Let me get your number type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, they say, but this shit, that's so fishy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, we can start off saying that it might not be fishy, or it might be, Yeah, I'm saying, and I always take that approach, y'all. I always take that. Okay, well, maybe this, that, or the third. The girl is most definitely a red herring, most definitely a distraction to take us away from the point. But see, but then it can't be because if they mention in the girl hurricane, they still have to produce this bitch. Like, where is she at? Like, who is she? Who is she? Like, where is she at? Like, don't nobody know of her or who she was, and then if y'all always hop and if y'all always at this place, so now I don't know if this place was familiar or if this was a spot that they gather at all the time, or if this was just a random location. Now, if this was a spot that they gather all the time, I'm probably sure that they know the people that's all. You know what I'm saying, Monk? Like like if we go to the same spot all the time, we down there know everybody that come kick it at this motherfucker. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't interact with them or we might not fuck with a certain, you know what I'm saying, crowd, you know what I'm saying? If me and you at a spot all the time, we hanging out trying to get bras and shit like that, bro. We down there know about everybody that's pulling up. Sometimes, you get your new faces, but we pretty much know everybody. You feel me? You know how to maneuver and shit like that. So if this chick did exist, tell me, did nobody know her? Don't nobody know her? Like, nah. I don't believe this shit not one bit. You know what I'm saying? But man, RIP to that young man and condolences to his family, man. Because this is a sad situation, man. And
Hey, I'm gonna lay it down, Bill. I done dozed off on you.
yeah, go ahead, my boy. Go ahead, man. Yeah, but this is a sad situation, man. You feel me? And I don't want to push the narrative or say, we have to be selective about who we choose to go out with, but just be aware, bro. Number one rule of life is to be aware of your surroundings, man. You feel me? My father used to always tell me that number one rule of life is to be aware of your surrounding, consciously and subconsciously. Always be aware, always know what's going on, always be able to assess the situation. You feel me? Like my boy Professor Remo, man, Dirty Man, being able to assess a situation quickly and thoroughly and efficiently. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? With certain points, and it's crazy, man, that we got to teach our kids this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to. And like I say, I don't want to push that narrative, you know what I'm saying, about just like I say, man, about being around a certain group of motherfuckers, man, but just be aware, bro. And then that text, you know what I'm saying, when his friends was like, be careful type shit, and he was like, man, I got you type shit, woo, woo, woo. Like, man, bro, like within that text, it probably was already some bad blood with a motherfucker out the group type shit, you feel me? But a motherfucker still rock, and, a motherfucker probably has some animosity. Who knows, man? Who knows with this type situation? But it's sad, man. If they show her she about to act a fool, what he said, if they show her she about to act her ass off too. Yeah. He say, right, God, the type shut up shit. Yeah. He say heartbreaking, especially with all the unanswered questions. That's facts. He told his friends he loved him. That's suspect. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? They say, fuck that, teach kids about Dr. Needy Fuller. Everybody. You feel me? You got to be aware, man. Got to be aware of your surroundings, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And also kids that like you say about the doctors. I don't know who the fuck is Needy? Who Neely Fuller? Let me look that up real quick. I don't even know who that is. Hurricane. Let me see what that is real quick. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, you gotta be careful, man, when we out here, man, on these trips and we out here with motherfuckers, man, and you know what I'm saying, you thinking motherfuckers your homie and your friends and shit like that. I don't give a fuck what color they is. I'm gonna keep it 100. Neely Fuller is an author, and let me see. It's an author of several books, like millions of others. He has been a longtime victim of and servant of racism, white supremacy in all areas of activity. His experiences, observations, and studies have led him to believe the following. Racism has done more to promote non-justice than any other social material system known. to have been produced or supported by people of the known universe. Let me read this one more motherfucking time. Racism has done more to promote non-justice than any other socio-material system known to have been produced or supported by the people of the known universe. No major problem that exists between the people of the known universe can be eliminated until racism is eliminated. The fear, frustration, malice, and confusion caused by racism, retards, or, or prevents all constructive activity between the people of the known universe. The only form of functional racism that exists among the people of known universe is white supremacy. The people who have the ability to eliminate racism do not have the will to do so, and the people who have the will to do so do not have the ability. Regardless of all of that has been said or done, the quality of the relationship between white people and black people is and has been a total disaster. Justice is better than racism. As long as racism exists, anything said or done by the people that is not intended to help, racism and to help produce justice is a waste of time and energy. Each and every victim of racism should minimize the time and effort spent doing anything other than thinking, speaking, and acting in a manner that helps to eliminate racism and helps to establish justice. Fuller was one of Dr. Francis Cresswell's mentors. Okay. I ain't never heard of Needy Fuller. Put me on. Now I'm finna go. Get to looking up. Watch this video. Oh, I'm already on it, man. You late. Well, once you late, I'm already on it, Hurricane. I'm already on it. He said, don't trust motherfuckers at all. God damn. No, man. He said, don't trust motherfuckers at all. He said, I stay to myself, make my music, work, eat, work out shit, and repeat that shit. You feel me? I feel you, man. I feel you. He said, the moral of the story, keep off the boat with white. Now, listen, is it more so not trust, but more so of just being aware of your environment and your circumstance? Like, because when you say don't trust anybody, I'm not going to say that's a false statement because anybody can do anything, right? But you do want to be in a vulnerable state where where trust is that for most people is that I know that if I need you, you can be there for me, or I know that because we're always going to be disappointed in life. I don't give a fuck if it's friendships, if it's a relationship with a partner or whatever. We're always going to be disappointed. There's always going to be something that someone does that you interact with that's not going to be to your motherfucking liking. You feel me? So we can't say don't trust nobody, bro. You feel me? Because a motherfucker might not trust you. You feel me? And if two motherfucking parties going to some shit not trusting each other, that creates toxicity, and then ain't shit can come out of that. Don't shit come out of that. You feel me? Like no. So what I will say is, if you get into a situation, it's not necessarily about trust. It's just about being aware and about about setting boundaries and having morals about what you want and what you're going to take. And if a person that's around you can't do that for you, get away from that. Separate yourself. And guess what? It'll be a journey, bro. It's gonna be a journey. You're not gonna always find that motherfucker within the first fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe possibly 10 motherfuckers. You feel me? Or you just want to be a free spirit. It all depends on how you and what you want to do. So yeah, I get it. Don't trust nobody, and that's hard. But that's such a broad statement, man. That's that trust thing. It's tricky. It's tricky. Oh my God. He said, did you hear Google is genetically modifying mosquitoes? Like, really, Google, those are the bugs you're trying to fix, not the bugs in autocorrect. Hey, tomfoolery is a fool. I'm fucking tomfoolery for that one. God, what did the examiner say the cause of death? So drowning. They trying to say that drowning was the cause of death. Drowning. So they saying he drowned, Uncle P. You know what I'm saying? So they say it wasn't no physical marks or evidence to say there was anything about physicalness involved. Well, like I say, you can push a motherfucker, trip a motherfucker in the water and hold him down without, having bruises or something on him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but we do know how this case is going to come. You know what I'm saying? I do know how this case is going to come. I think I know how it's going to turn out. Ain't shit going to be done. People need to observe, adapt, and overcome. That's what they do in the military, man. You need to observe, and once you observe your environment, you know what I'm saying, you start working on getting in the mindset of adapting to your environment. And once you adapt to your environment, you overcome your environment. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Observe, adapt, and overcome. Also, improvise. Improvise. So I think it's actually improvise, adapt, and overcome, or adapt, overcome, and improvise, or something like that. But observe, but most definitely observation. And I'm glad that you put that in there because a lot of people don't take the time out to look. Like I say, motherfuckers ain't consciously. Motherfuckers want this, bro. Like I say, when I go outside, bro, motherfuckers be on their phone when I'm on. But bro, motherfuckers don't be paying attention to nothing. Nothing at all. I see why a lot of motherfuckers go pop up missing. You feel me? So it's saying to pay attention to your surroundings and use your discernment. Know where the exit is, and you will survive. And you would survive. I think you mean saying you will. Well, shit, it's not always true, but you got a better chance of, you know what I'm saying, surviving if you feel me, you fuck with that being aware shit. I told you, man, my daddy said, man, always you tell me, man, I'm gonna rule life. Be aware of your motherfucking surroundings, bro. You feel me? Be aware of your surroundings. Yeah, but the military operate out there. Man, what's happening? YN, man. You know that's what the military use, man. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. You feel me? That's the military terminology. Hey, but you know, we do that shit instinctively, though. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers do that shit instinctively. You know what I'm saying? Within us, man. You feel me? Like, you got to think about it, man. Shit, coming from the trenches, as people say, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Coming from the projects or wherever the fuck you may be from these cities, bro, where it's a lot of killing and a lot of bullshit going on. You feel me? You learn how to improvise. You learn how to adapt. You learn how to overcome certain situations. You feel me? Now, sometimes, goddamn it, that may be you getting into the shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because we don't always get away from the shit. Overcoming don't always mean getting away from the shit. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers run to that shit. You feel me? But when you get in that shit, man, you know how to maneuver. You feel me? You know how to flow. You know how to do what you do inside of that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's the right thing to do, but shit, you feel me? Motherfuckers don't always escape that way. Some motherfuckers get out. Some motherfuckers get in. You feel me? And if we get in, man, some motherfuckers become leaders, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when we had my cousin on the show, man, and he was like, man, instead of reaching the motherfuckers that's doing the shit, bro, go talk to these motherfucking leaders, bro. Go talk to the people, goddamn it, who's impressionable, who got these little niggas out here doing this shit. You feel me? And if you could change their heart and their minds, you feel me? Now they gonna put it on them. But see, but by that time it be too late though. You feel me? It be too late though, because a lot of these little niggas don't be up, man. It be too late though. You feel me? I want to get to that. That's why you be trying to get everybody together at the same time. But even that's hard, bro, because there ain't enough people to be trying. Like, for every month, it just ain't enough people. And you know what? I take that back. It just ain't enough motherfuckers that's willing to do the work, or they give a fuck about to do the work to save their community and to save these kids and shit, and to save each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? And to save each other, bro. And that's sad that we got to think about, you know what I'm saying, being aware that I'm the only melanated motherfucker around a group of Mexicans, around a group of Puerto Ricans, around a group of white folks, around a group of Polish folks, around a group of Asian folks, around a group of Arabs. I got to be that motherfucking consciously aware because something could go wrong at any motherfucking moment in time. Like, bro, that's sad, bro. But again, racism is racism, man, and it's very prevalent in this motherfucking world. It's here. He said you got to learn. Hey, YN Just Blaze, he said you got to learn. If you don't, you get caught up. That's facts, bro. That's fact. That's fact. So, but with this situation, YN, we talking about the Kevin Wells, bro. With this situation, the young brother, you feel me, went on a boating trip with some so-called friends, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? They say he was talking to a little broad, and then, goddamn it, they went to this island, and he disappeared on this island, and then he left his phone behind on the boat. And when they got to leave, you feel me? Motherfucker snatched his phone. And then here it go. The niggas that took his phone, bro, why did you take his phone and get on another boat? Why didn't you leave his phone? Like, what if he was still alive? And I see this shit. It just don't make no sense, bro. Man. And listen, and I want people to love people and get together to do, but man, yeah, man, listen, stay the fuck away from people, man. This is what the fuck go on. He said I came up thinking my stepmother was Native American, but I just learned that she was actually military. What? I guess I totally misunderstood what my pops meant. Navajo. Navy ho. Okay, Navajo, Navy ho. All right. Wow. I'm gonna let you rock tomfoolery because I'm fucking with it. It's a little comical, man. You being respectful with it. I'll fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? He say sus as fuck. Nobody should get on a boat without a life jacket ever. Now, so he didn't drown, so they got off the boat. He didn't drown from being over the boat. He didn't get pushed over. You know what I'm saying? They saying he was off the boat. Like they say he went off. Like, come on, man. Even if he did go off and then y'all on our way back to the mainland, I'm the only black motherfucker on this boat with y'all, bro. Don't none of y'all know that I ain't here? That's bullshit, bro. Then y'all find me 2 days later. And then if y'all have my phone, right, and you had the other motherfucker phone, why didn't you call my parents on the phone on the way back? Oh, we can't find him. We need a motherfucker search party, woo off the bam. Why y'all wait till y'all get all the way, and then you ain't say shit, then you just gave him the phone back? Come on, man. Come on, man. Because if I'm the mother and father, I'm like, what the fuck is you doing on my son's phone? Where he at? Woo, woo. Like, I want some answers. Like, what the fuck? Who was y'all with? I'm trying to figure out who the fuck he was with. I need to talk to y'all people. Oh, y'all got me fucked up. You feel me? Like, I'm going, y'all, come on, man, bro, type shit. You know, you feel me? Like, that's the reaction. And it's justified. But, you know, man, you know, we I don't know, man. We like to live with the other folk. He say, shit, they used to eat us, and they ain't changed at all. No more, no more. How friendly they say. Oh shit! So we have to be aware, for sure. I mean, but you got to be aware of people, everybody though, man. You know, he say someone should be in charge for not giving him a life jacket. Odd as fuck. Yeah, life jacket type shit too. But they say he knew how to swim and. See, and then that's what I said, Uncle P. Like they said they found him on the island. They didn't say if they found him in the water. Like, how did he drown? Where was he at? Like, this is what I'm saying. He got found on the island, not in the water. So how the fuck did he drown? Now, that's what I'm saying. Was he pushed over out the boat? Did he wash up on the shore? Did they find him on the shore? Like, where's the specific location where they found him at? Was he around a body of water? You feel me? How wet was he? Like, come on, man. It's a lot of fucking like, bro. Because when a person like, come on, man. If you out there, like I said, you Coast Guard, Naval Guard, National Seashore, all this shit, bro. You know how many drownings and deaths that they see out there in that fucking water, bro. To the point where they can know what kind of happened or what the body look. You know what I'm saying, Uncle P? So it seemed like some bullshit, bro. This seemed like some bull. And then when I heard that lawman speak, you feel me? I already know it was some bullshit, bro. This down in Mississippi, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And again, Uncle P, that's why I say with the life jacket would be if they was all on the shore. Uncle, you ain't see the video, Uncle? They was all on land. They was on land. So where the fuck he drowned at? Unless a motherfucker pushed him over in the water. Now, he could have hit his head and was unconscious. That could have been, and laid face down, and motherfucker thought he was fucked up or laying in the water and left him. Let's just say that. Or a motherfucker pushed him and they held his ass down in that water and they drowned him, and then they dragged his ass in a spot and they got the fuck up out of there. Like, you can do shit like that without leaving bruises. So when motherfuckers say they don't see no signs of struggles and shit like that, you can be unalive easily without bruises, man. In situations like this, man. You feel me? Especially if I push a nigga. If I push you in the water, man, and it's 3-4 of us, man, and we hold you down, you ain't getting up. You got to be careful. Everybody is Cliff Huxtable slipping Mickeys and drinks. or, see, and tomfoolery, too good shit. I know you've been bullshitting and trolling, and it's still kind of a troll comment, but then, look, we don't know if they was drinking. You feel me? Like, they 18 years old, they on a boat, they partying. We don't know if they was getting fucked up. You feel me? And the motherfucker's hood hit him with a roofie. And when he stepped off the boat or when he was talking to the bride or whatever the case may be, and he fell out because of this shit, we never know. And that's how he drowned. But the toxicology report would have showed some type of, you know what I'm saying, whatever in his system if that was the case as well. So just according to the autopsy, they were saying he drowned. But again, you know, the parents have the right to grab the body and go get their own, you know what I'm saying, autopsy if they don't believe, you know what I'm saying, what's going on is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then, you know, from their own medical records throughout his, you know, history of going to the doctor, you know, because you got to take your kids to the doctor, whatever the case may be. If you get your own medical professional, and again, you don't have to get a medical professional in the state of Mississippi. Now this is a big case, you know what I'm saying, but they do have private people that do things like this that can, you know what I'm saying, break key segues into the investigation. So it's all about how the parents approach this. And like I said, they got Ben Crump on the case. So when I hear Ben Crump, 9 times out of 10, somebody gonna get sued and they're gonna try to take something to court. You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit. And like I say, one of them boys' father was a judge. Somebody parent knows or works in a high position within the criminal system. Yeah, so one of the boys' father was a judge. Jordan. One of the boys' father was a judge. I said that before I understood he wasn't on the boat. Oh no, I didn't know, Unc. My bad, Unc. Yeah. Me neither until today. I swear, me neither until today. Me neither until today. Today is the first time I heard it. But yeah, but like you said, tube foolery. Somebody could have slipped him a Mickey. You feel me? He could have fell apart. But either way it go, it's still some harm in that shit. You feel me? And like I say, the parents need to grab that motherfucking body from wherever it's at. And hopefully they ain't did shit to it because you know they can detoxify the man. But once that shit get into you know it's hard. So hopefully they ain't did no tampering with the body. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's and I know we can't always afford it and we ain't got the resources, but man, bro, when motherfuckers in your family die for any circumstances or reasons, man, we need to start doing our own autopsy. This is why I promote little black kids being doctors, being engineers, being biologists, being scientists, bro. I ain't trying to preach none of that shit, bro, but we need our motherfucking own, bro, because motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you, bro. I don't give a fuck if we are living with people that don't like you, bro. You feel me? Create some shit that's yours, bro, that so when motherfuckers get fucked up, man, we can go to each other for a little something. We can't come to each other for shit, bro. Bro, we can't come to each other for shit, bro. Real shit, bro. We don't have. Big shout out to Umar, man. They say the nigga got school open finally, y'all. And I apologize for the use of the N word. My bad. They say the brother got the school open, y'all. I want to know what I want to see this shit too. But we can't go to each other for nothing, man. And that's sad. You feel me? That we have to depend on, you know what I'm saying, the people who have created these social constructs. You know, it's sad that we got to depend on the motherfuckers who did create the racism. You know, it's sad that we got to depend on the people who did create the bigotry, modern day racism, modern day bigotry, modern day racism. You feel me? Because we wasn't around back then, so I don't know what the fuck they was doing, but they was doing it too. You feel me? That's just probably not how we was doing it, but they was doing the shit too. You feel me? Real shit. Real shit. And it wasn't even about race then. It was just about you and my people. So if you ain't my people, we don't fuck with you and we gonna take over what the fuck you got going on and we gonna enslave y'all. And then doing the enslaving shit, you know, a few of us fuck with your peoples and you know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go, man. Real shit. He said my comment was more aiming towards Bill Cosby. He would have suspected him. Of all people, you can't trust anybody. But your comment, I know it was geared towards Bill Cosby. I know it was a joke, but actually within that joke, brother, you feel me? That's why I fuck with sometimes, you know, within that joke or within that to Bill Cosby. We don't know that like they kids, they could have been out there drinking. So you know what I'm saying? That's also a narrative to think about. But I appreciate your comments, man. Hit that like button for me too, and sub to the channel too. You know what I'm saying? I think he'd have been here before. He said, well, Jordan says, well, they go. They about to get off whoever did it. Father the judge too, and nobody will ever know. This is wild, but at the same story of similar type cases. So no one is charged. No. So no one got charged. As of yet, no one has been charged as of yet. But this is a sad ass story, man, about this young brother, man, Kevin Wells, man. Like I say, man, RIP to his family. You know, RP to him and condolences to his family. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, this is just sad, man. And I just, you know, I want us to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got to start teaching our kids. You feel me? To do better. You know, And again, back to the fucking, you know, how we started it off with the Young Miami shit, bro. That ain't good for you, bro. That ain't good for you. Now, I ain't saying it's not good to know a lot of things, you feel me? Because sometimes you might have to, you feel me, to get your way in the door. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You got to fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on how you're using the scamming. You know what I'm saying? It just all depends. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. You know, sometimes you got to do some bad things for the greater good. You know what I'm saying? And it all depends on who greater good. But sometimes you have to do bad things for the greater good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. So, and I'm not saying that this is one of them times or one of these cases, this is the instances, but I'm just saying, man, it's just something to think about. Sometimes you got to do some bad things to do some greater good. But yeah, man, you know, it's always good to have some street smarts about yourself. And look, and like I say, even for that, you know, even to know how to do it, knowing how to do it could potentially prevent you from being scammed. You know what I'm saying? You know? Because everybody don't go out here doing that shit. Everybody don't go out here boosting. Everybody don't go out here shoplifting. Everybody don't go out scamming cards, and cracking checks. Everybody ain't out here selling drugs. Everybody ain't out here shooting motherfuckers in the face. Everybody ain't out here sticking people up. You know what I'm saying? It's they not. So when it's projected in that propaganda in the media and they push that shit about it, it's not. It's not like that. Just like how they push Chicago is such a horrible, it's bullshit, bro. Bullshit. I can go outside and walk through this bitch right now, bro. And I'm in between a couple of. I can go outside and do it right now and speak to motherfucker. Won't nobody say shit to me. If you in that shit and you with that shit, bro, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. If you in that shit and you with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna get fucked with. Or if you a motherfucker that ain't with that shit and you hang with the wrong motherfucker, and 9 times out of 10, you ain't hanging with that motherfucker because he, goddamn it, a goody two shoe. You hanging with that motherfucker because you know what's happening and what's going on. You feel me? And when shit's come your way from you hanging with that motherfucker, you feel me? Now when shit like that happen, it's home. No, ain't no bro. Ain't no fucking bro, because you know what the fuck it is. You know what's going on. So when you in that type of lifestyle, bro, this shit just don't happen just to be happening. Now we do get innocent bystanders. We do get innocent strays and shit like that. That's because niggas is goofies and they clowns, bro. You feel me? And motherfuckers don't know how to do nothing like how it's supposed to be done. You feel me? And I'm not saying that I'm pushing or I'm encouraging for any type of criminal activity or any violence, anything of that nature to be done to anybody. That's not what I'm saying. You feel me? That's not what I'm saying. Because I'm still an avid believer, and if we got situations, man, we can talk about this situation. Let's sit down and negotiate and see how we can fix this. You feel me? It ain't always got to be a thing of, you know what I'm saying, getting physical or gunplay. You feel me? Some things can be talked about. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of respect. You know, if you got a mutual respect for me and I can have that mutual respect for you and it can be genuine, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times problems can be solved. You know what I'm saying? Conflict resolution is that I don't even think motherfuckers ever heard of it. We heard of it, but y'all get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Just like emotional intelligence. I don't think a motherfucker ever heard of it. Emotional control, I don't think a motherfucker ever heard of it. We can't walk outside without a motherfucker looking at you sideways and a motherfucker when they try to go upside a motherfucker head or pull a pipe, pull a pin. Like, it should be crazy, bro. It should be crazy, bro, how we fucking think and how we approach shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get in the shit, bro, and that shit happen to you, now you like, oh, bitch, what you crying for? Nigga, shut the fuck up. Learn how to move the fuck around. Everything don't cause for a motherfucker reaction. Everything don't cause for you to try to think you the toughest motherfucker out here. You feel me? When it comes to situations like that. I know I done strayed or veered a little bit off, you know what I'm saying, the situation. But yeah, man. But this was sad and tragic, man. I just hope, you know what I'm saying, man, we can get down to the bottom of this Kevin Wells shit, even if we don't. You know what I'm saying? Free Carmelo. And I ain't gonna say free Carmelo Anthony. Lock his ass up about 10 to 15 years, man. Drop them charges down to a manslaughter because he did. Even if it was in self-defense, I do understand motherfuckers tried to get on him and they put his hands on him, bro. But like I say, man, let's fight. You feel me? Just like they could have knocked your ass out and you could have got on alive by hitting your head on the ground. You could have hit a motherfucker and they did the same thing, bro. I say fight or take the fuck off, bro. You feel me? In that type of situation, man. Even if with the videos I watched, I didn't really see a need for a knife to be pulled out. You feel me? And I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And I was in defense of the shit. And I'm still in defense of it because he was approaching the wrong way, but it's all about how you handle shit, man. Your choices, your decisions, your actions, bro. You feel me? Once you make them motherfuckers, they hard to come back from. They hard to come back from. Once you do some shit, bro, it's hard to come back from that shit. He said, I don't like saying new slang. Folks saying I'll fuck with this or I'll fuck with that. It messes up my music selection because Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. Fuck this motherfucker here, man. Oh shit. He say, my evolution gonna be glorious. I feel you, Hurricane. I feel you. He said, Hurricane 100,000. Fuck the government. He said, I got 9 lives, but that's because I grew up in an extremely violent neighborhood. I'm lucky to be alive. Or maybe I'm a predator. I'd rather be the predator than the prey. Facts. I encourage y'all to learn how to shoot. Learn how to shoot. Learn how to clean your gun. Learn how to take your gun apart. You feel me? All that shit. And learn the proper ways and the laws and policies of owning a gun and having a gun and concealed and carried and what you can and what you can't do. And also when you're traveling to different states, yeah, you might can bring your shit to a different state, you know what I'm saying, if you pack it and you go through the proper protocol. But once you get in that state, can you have that gun legally in that state where you supposed to? You know what I'm saying? Fly that gun or transport that gun across a different state without having the proper credentials of that state. Or if your credentials of the state that you're from, do they comply with the state that you're currently traveling to in order to have your firearm with you? It's a lot of shit, bro. And that's how a lot of motherfuckers get caught up, bro. We just gotta be smarter, bro. You feel me? Or shit. Hey, if you that type of motherfucker, you feel me? Hey, fill out an application in there, motherfucking stinny. You feel me? So you can have a bitch in there, motherfucking stinny. Especially if you traveling like that. You feel me? So let's do it the right way, bro. If you know you travel to certain places a lot, bro, man, get your ID card in that bitch. Man, go get your a FOIA card in that bitch. So now when you traveling, you get into them states, you feel me? I'm Gucci. You're Gucci. You got it. Don't take shit, but it's a little simple reading, man. A little simple understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? He said his kids think conflict resolution is a screen setting on their game. And facts too, foolery, facts. He say, and what'd you say? And de-escalation training, Hurricane. Oh yeah, you mean de-escalation training, Uncle P? Yeah, facts. Yes, taking lessons. He say taking lessons. Yeah, man. He said, careful now. You say you're a predator. Chris Hansen gonna walk in your kitchen. No, man, that ain't the type of. That ain't the type of predator you talking about. You feel me? We talking about predator and prey. You feel me? You know, kill to be killed, eaten to be eaten type shit. You feel me? Out here on these streets, if you one of them type of individuals, man, you feel me? You can be prey. You could be a motherfucker that people prey on. So you're a predator, or you could be the predator preying on a motherfucker. You feel me? He was making that into reference to foolery about his life and how he didn't survive so much shit. You feel me? Whereas he thought he might have been a victim, but in actuality, he could have been a predator. You feel me? Turned victim. You know what I'm saying? And that happens a lot of times when we out here living the way we living and doing the shit that we doing. You feel me? Like, yeah, you the predator, but goddamn it, predator. It's easy nowadays. It's easy for the motherfucking predator to become the prey. It's easy. You feel me? Easy, bro. Hey, listen, man. Listen. As we finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I've been running my mouth too much. And it's almost about that. Well, we didn't reach that 2-hour mark, so we ain't gonna go too far today. Man, appreciate everybody for pulling up on this Toxiq Tuesday, man. Listen, man, if y'all rocking with your boy, man, on the channel, man, listen, the name of the channel is Bearded Conversation, man. We go live every day of the strong, man, Monday through Sunday, man, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central. Sometimes we go a little over if the conversation need be. You feel me? But tap in, tune in, like I say, every day of the strong, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time, man. Listen, big shout out to my brother that was on the panel, TMB with Monkey Man. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to TMB with Monkey Man and or TMB 4.4, the podcast. Also, Fambo Podcast 3628. He was up on the panel today. Big shout out to him, man. Make sure y'all go tap into him. My beautiful goddess moderator, Miss Monty, was in the building. Make sure y'all go over there and sub up to Miss Monty Bubba. Big ups to everybody that was in the chat, man. Big ups to all my Twitch and all my Kick people, you feel me? And my Facebook supporters, man. Don't forget to give me a like, follow on the show over there. Listen, man, let's support each other. Let's follow each other, man. Let's be respectful when we go to other people's cribs and shit like that, you feel me? But yeah, man, you know, I like to say we're a family. I like to believe we're a family. Families have problems, families fight, families go through shit, but we always can come back together, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what family is for. And if we can't, get the fuck on. I mean, you ain't never been family. But like I say, motherfuckers will let you know what it is. But in closing though, bro, listen, when we got our kids out here listening to these to different type of music and things like that, just be mindful and just understand that we have to really sit down and talk to our kids, man, about life in general. It's not just the music. We have to let them know that these things are not real. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? And there are people who think that these things are real. And when you come across them, by them thinking that it's real, a lot of times the outcome could be, you know what I'm saying, not the best outcome for you. So again, like we say, man, be aware of your surroundings, learn how to improvise, learn how to adapt, learn how to overcome, and learn how to observe. Learn how to look and watch and see what's around you. Learn how to read the room. Learn how to listen. Stop talking so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that we got to be in this survival state, but but we're always in a survival state as a human. You're always going to be in that survival state. But to be in that survival state just on a regular in society, bro, it's sad that we have to, you know what I'm saying, really drill this type of fucking mindset and information into our children, you know what I'm saying, into our sons, our daughters, our nieces, our nephews. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's sad, bro, that we have to do that. But again, parents, talk to your children, man. When they listening to this type of music, you know what I'm saying? You got to talk to them. You got to know what it is. If they on social media like that and they seeing all the shit that they're screaming, you feel me? Yeah, I know I didn't say streaming. They're screaming, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? All the shit that they see on Facebook, all the shit that they see on TikTok, all the shit they see on Instagram, all the shit they see on wherever they at. Man, we had to sit the children down and teach them the discernment, teach them how to analyze, teach them how to comprehend and know what certain things are. You know what I'm saying? Always keep them thinking. To the family of Kevin Wells, RIP to that young brother. Condolences to his mother and father and the rest of his family as well. This was a sad, tragic case, man. And again, I didn't want to make any case comparisons, even though we did, but I want this investigation to I just can't go with it. If it's drowning, it's drowning, right? But shit like this is gonna get swept up under the rug, and it's not gonna be an outpour of support. You feel me? Or an outpour of media projection about this case. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to do away with it, and that's wrong. That's not what we're trying to do. So hopefully we can get some justice for the brother Kevin Wells. Hopefully parents and children, man, we able to provide and have effective communication with one another, man, so that we can continue to grow. And listen, man, y'all know what I like to say, man. Pick up them hammers, them nails, that wood, that steel, and let's start building our communities and each individual, one community and one individual at a time, man, until we get it right. Let's start supporting each other, man. I'm gonna leave y'all like I came to. Wait, before I get up out of here. Two Wheels, is you there? You there, Two Wheels?
Cut your
Hey, close
cut
us
your
out.
grass.
There you go. There you go. Cut your motherfucking grass. And you know what, Two Wheels, that you said, I need to get on my yard. I need to most definitely get on my motherfucking yard and cut that shit. I do, for real shit. Real shit. But yeah, man, I'm going to leave y'all how I came to you, man. Keep everybody in your thoughts, your prayers, your views, and meditations. Once again, keep everyone in your thoughts, your prayers, your views, and meditations. And there's always something going on. And remember, man, just because you got it bad don't mean the next. There's always a motherfucker out there that got it worse than you, man. So keep everybody in your thoughts, your prayers, your views, and meditations, man. And continue to be aware, man, and continue to live life and have fun and be great, because you are great, and know that you're great. And don't forget to master these 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time on the way out the door, family. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. Like I say, big shout out to all my panelists, man. Mark went to sleep on me. You feel me? Fambo got up out of here, man. But we still had a good discussion. We still had a great time. And again, man, I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Big shout out to my beautiful goddess, Miss Monty, man, for sharing me out. Big shout out to Fambo for sharing me out, man. Listen, again, like I say, every day of the strong, man, we got something going on. We like to have fun too, but I like to do more of this, man. Just having conversation, bringing people up on the panel, getting in, hearing different ideas and different philosophies and different ideologies, and just talking about all different various topics underneath the motherfucking sun, and being able to have disagreements and be able to come back the next day and talk about those disagreements and try to get people to understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying that you got to subscribe or you got to be turned corner and come over my way. Just understand what I'm saying. You feel me? Just like I'm going to take the time out to understand what you're saying. And let's come to some type of consensus, some type of agreement. You feel me? In order for us to do better for us. You know what I'm saying? in order for us to do better for us. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about. That's what it's really about. It's gonna definitely turn into a racial situation because in America's reality is them young men were trained for real life tough situations, like simply how to swim. Yeah, man. But listen, y'all, man. Again, man, all superheroes don't wear capes, but we still need that theme music. So with that being said, man, hey, we out, y'all. Peace into tomorrow.
Guys, my name is Cito. You already know that, dog. This the hottest show you gon' find around. If young niggas ain't known, you need to ask around. This is bearded conversation. It's all love and no hate. Around here we good, but we aim to be great. Get back in the debate. Enjoy your Scooby snacks. Around here we just talk about this and all that. We talk real life every day and every night. And if you need to clear the air, you can bring your wife. We got church on Sunday, that's on the west side. We got virtual reality, in case you're scared of outside. See, we got what you need, and that's a guarantee. The best thing about it is absolutely free. Bearded conversations, all love ain't no haters. Enjoy Scooby snacks while we get back to the baby. Don't matter if you black or white. Who you think is wrong or who is right? These are just opinions, some inside from a different walk of life. Yeah. See, my name is Cito. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, buy this man a coffee. Don't forget to lead over follow. Don't forget to love those that love you. And don't ever forget that you ain't never been richer than you are right now.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Hit that like button for me, y'all. Hey, man, before we get up out of here, man, y'all know what I like to say, man. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway. And don't forget, y'all, when we come together, may we always meet on the level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be. So may it be, family. Peace, abundance, and love, y'all. Hey, same black time, same black channel. Y'all come black now. You hear? And don't forget, if you talk black to me, I'm going to talk black to y'all.